Welcome back, everybody, to the Horror Returns. I'm Lance. With me, as always, my co-host, our co-host, your co-host. You know him, you love him. Brian, Philip, Pedro, and Nez in the house. What's going on, guys?
All
So,
right. Always happy to be
yo,
here.
Nez, how's the airline industry these days, man?
uh, well, for me, I hate it because
Uh-oh.
my truck, my vehicle that I drive around is keeps breaking down on me. But other than that, man, it's going good. But just I need a new vehicle. I'm tired of it breaking down on me. But I'm only gonna be here for a minute because I got the grandsons and dinner on the stove. But
Nice.
was that last episode you guys did Psycho Killer?
Psycho
Yeah.
Killer.
All right, Philip, you were the only one that saw it, right?
I watched it last night.
All
I
right.
have thoughts as well. I watched it as well. I watched it when it came out. So, Nez, what do you got to say about Psycho Killer?
I
Haven't
loved
seen
it. I
it.
thought I thought it
Oh,
was
Nez,
good.
sorry.
It
Yeah?
was just
Hella good?
color by numbers. I liked the way the guy looked. I liked how he sounded. Um, yeah, there was no really Philip, we can't hear you.
Sorry, man.
There
There.
was a there was a the story was it was just like they just hit record and go. And then
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like the CGI blood when that one scene when he started killing all that Satan orgy cult or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Malcolm McDowell, I mean I love
Uh,
him, but he just did I don't know, maybe he needed a
he
new
was there for
car or
the
something.
pay check. He was there to buy a
Yeah, he
house
was.
or pay his mortgage.
Selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's only in the
Needed a
movie for
new
like
car.
5 minutes.
he was just there.
Yeah.
But I mean, good for him. No, he's a good guy. If you guys ever get a chance to meet him, yeah, meet him. He's good. But uh it wasn't the greatest movie, but I enjoyed it. I was like, just entertain me. It was short. It didn't draw me out, and I wasn't sitting there bored at all. There was just me, my buddy, his son, and like two other people in the theater last night. So, well, we got there. It was at 7:30. I said clearly, three for Psycho Killer. Well, okay, it's theater 16. So we go sit down. Movie's going, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was some movie called C Mio or Mio C or I don't know what some
What?
I don't know what it was. Some kind of
Oh, with
crazy
Kevin
movie.
James.
Yeah, because he popped up
Oh,
on the
yeah.
screen and my
Oh,
friends had already seen.
Solo Mio.
Yeah, that my friends already had seen Psycho Killer and went, this ain't it. So we got up and we
Wrong
walked
movie.
out and we looked at our ticket stub and it said Solo Mio and then we're like, oh man, so we had to go back tell that lady, and she didn't know what to do, so she had to get the manager. She switched it over,
What
so
the
we
fuck?
yeah, we ran back over to the theater we were supposed to be in. As soon as we sat down, boom, the movie came on. So we missed all the trailers and everything, which was all
Was
right.
well,
Mm.
you'll
But
see
she
him a
knew.
thousand times.
Yeah.
What
But
she
She
knew.
was
uh
she was definitely young because they're all young in that environment.
oh yeah, it's just a bunch of kids and
I
everything.
mean,
So, but
you get the wrong tickets, give you the right ones.
Yeah. Like what?
How
What
hard
do
is
we do?
that?
I don't know. Go sit down in the completely empty theater that's showing this movie.
yeah, there
And you should
was
have
the
gotten
five
some
of us in
coupons
there.
for your inconvenience too. I mean, I would
Yeah.
have thrown a
Yeah,
fit.
for the next movie.
You gotta get performative on these people sometimes for that free movie.
But I mean, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't the greatest movie, but I did enjoy it. I thought the kills were there.
Uh,
Um, I just really
But
liked the killer.
Nez
I
was
liked how he
but
looked.
Nez, was
Huh.
it horror?
Yeah, it was a slasher film. It was a horror
Okay.
it
film.
is,
I mean, I
but it
like what it
started
There
did.
more.
you go, Pedro.
So one of the I know that's the catchphrase. That's why I didn't do it from Bart Simpson with Ness. It's not a horror movie. So here's the deal. It was a thriller at first. I don't care what Ness says. It was a thriller the first 10, 15 minutes of the movie, like a seven kind of
Thriller
movie.
still
You know,
counts
David
as
Fincher.
horror.
All right, all right. Yeah, okay, fine, that's fine. I'm not gonna die on that hill. But here's the thing. It started off great. There was this opening shot of like they're on this icy road, and then you have like a trooper, and I'm thinking you're getting all these artistic shots, and I'm like, all right, here we go, you know, here
Like
we
the
go.
reflection in the sunglasses and stuff. That was actually
David
really cool.
Fincher behind the lens on this one, you know,
Yeah.
and then as the movie's progressing, it gets worse and worse. Like when they reveal the plot, what this guy wants to actually do is just so it's like, what the how is he gonna do this? Like how is it even? And that's when it lost me. I was like, what the fuck? And then at the end, it just completely falls off the rails when he by himself, right, takes over this like power plant in like 3 Mile Island. Somehow they end up in 3 Mile Island of all places. and then he starts just like killing because somehow he develops these super. I guess he's a Satanist, so I guess Satan's guiding him in this mission. And it's just ridiculous, you know. And then there's a middle of a this guy's like 6'5". He's like a big wrestler kind of guy, and he actually has what I would call pretty fair fight with what's her name, Georgina Washington. Georgina Campbell. Like they have this little scuffle in the hotel.
Yeah,
and they're actually going.
He should have killed her right there. That was.
But they're going. They're going like mano a mano. It's like a fair fight, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here!
Right,
with this shit. Like,
yeah.
This
but
guy
she gets him in the throat with the Bible of all things. I was like, all right, I'll take that.
You know what? But I did like the ending of that scene. He just gets frustrated and he lifts her up and he throws her ass out the window. That was funny. That was a cool scene right there. And then she
was it meant to be funny?
Out.
No, it wasn't. But that's Scream 7 vibe right there. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
So then she just has like a little scratch under her eye. Like after that whole fucking battle, she just has like a little scratch under her eye because they show her in the next scene and she's just cool. She's not limping. She's not hurt. She just like no sells the whole thing.
But I will say how we just went to the next scene after she gets thrown out the window and then jumps out the bathroom window and then
it's because there's no head detective for her to bounce shit off of, man. That was the biggest downfall of the movie, I think.
That's right. They did the other guy
what
that's
was she,
always
state
eating.
Police? Is that what they were?
Yeah.
State police.
She was
police. Doesn't she like violate all kinds of like ethical codes that she took when she first took the job? Like she tries to infiltrate like an FBI investigation where she goes into the building and essentially confronts and the guy just laughs it off because why wouldn't he? Right? This is like a local state trooper trying to like cross all these lines and stuff. And anyways.
She has no job at the end of this movie, and she gets one lady FBI agent fired.
Oh yeah, the one that helped her out, but keep my name out of it. Yeah, that one. But yeah, it got ridiculous at the end. And what the thing about this movie that a lot of people don't know is that it was in developmental hell for years, and it was one of those scripts that everybody loved, and it was this big thing. And then this director finally got it. And he just kind of messed it up, and that's the movie we got. This was kind of like supposed to be like a big deal of a movie, so that's it. You know, it was.
Because all these fools on TikTok were ranting and raving about it, and I was like, okay, let me go see it because it was at least playing in my area. So I go and see it. Yeah, Pedro, it started out good. I like what they were doing, but then when we find out, like you said, what the plot is, what is his master plan, I was like, really? That's what we're doing here?
Kind of silly, huh?
How easily he just rolled right into that nuclear power plant. I was like, there'd have been no way he could have even got past the front gate, but I don't know.
I don't care how big you are. There's no way.
Sounds like an Austin Powers villain, Pedro.
I liked him. I liked
towards the end, yeah.
I liked the killer. If he'd have just went on a senseless killing spree like he was doing to all the way to the end and minus the power plant, I would have enjoyed it more. I did like it. It made me laugh, but I was like, man, I wanted a little more. I mean, this guy seems to be a big super killer. And then when we get to the end, when he gets taken back to that prison in Death Valley, I was like, okay,
that was weird. Like, what was that about?
I mean,
well,
she was giving him kill shots.
They were letting you know that he was the mass murderer from 30 years ago or whatever. And that
that's another thing that was weird.
Which
did they mention
doesn't really make a
anything
difference
about
one way or the other.
why he kept robbing these pharmacies? Did they give any kind of reason for that?
They said he was taking all the drugs.
Yeah, he just needed to get
just
you
for
saw
the
the
hell of
video,
it?
and he would take. That
He
was
was taking
literally it. He was
all
just
the
taking the
drugs.
drugs. He was a Satanist, you
Brian.
know. They live for the pleasure.
I guess I was.
Do as thou wilt will be the whole of the law.
Oh, that's right. That's
Aleister
right.
Crowley. Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
mean,
so
but
essentially, he wanted to
overall, I
open
mean,
up a big portal.
well, he was gonna if he would have did what he did, but I was just like, okay, but I don't know. Well, if they make another one,
there was a good movie in there. Like,
yeah,
Oh,
it
they're
I would
not
agree
started
making
with
out
that.
good.
another one.
You said
That
they are
movie
making
flopped,
another one?
dude.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This
No,
I
I
movie
don't
don't
think
think
was
it
a
so.
did good at
bomb.
all.
One and done, huh?
Yeah. But he was
I
a
mean,
cool
if it
killer.
is, man.
Like I liked that guy as the psycho killer, and I liked the design and the voice and all that stuff. There's something there.
I liked how he looked. He looked
They did,
awesome.
yeah, they didn't put enough of a movie together around it. It was done very lazily.
It was like,
Yeah,
all
because
right,
there
action.
was, yeah, there was a violent nature vibe to it. So Lance might like it, where we did follow the killer for not as long as in a violent nature, but there was some long periods of times where we were following just the killer, and that was pretty cool, you know, because you know, he, for whatever reason, he likes to sleep in the what do you call it, the closets and shit. I guess he got some sort of trauma himself.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
he wouldn't. What I like about it too is that he wouldn't kill. Like, for he had this rule where he had to throw on that mask on whenever he would kill, and they would actually show him throwing on the mask before he would attack. He just didn't always have it on,
Okay.
which is cool. I thought that was pretty original.
He didn't have it
And
on when he shot that cop in the beginning.
that's
Well,
right.
Well,
He
I don't know.
didn't. Huh?
I don't know, but I don't know. We
Uh-oh.
really
We
didn't.
didn't
We didn't
see him
see.
put it on.
We just saw boom,
Yeah.
and then he took off.
But he would
Yeah,
always
because
throw it
when
on
he
though, even for like the smallest detail. That's one of the things that stayed with me. Even for like the smallest little thing
Right.
where he was gonna hurt somebody, he would have to throw it on. That was pretty cool.
yeah, because when he
Okay.
shoots her husband, we're seeing it from her point of view, so he could have threw it on when he went back to the car.
I
Yeah.
mean,
That's true.
Okay.
there was
That
a
makes
movie
sense.
there. I mean, the guy that wrote it, man. I felt, I was like, okay, guy that wrote Seven, cool, right on. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe this was just a throwaway story that he did. But I
Yeah,
mean,
he had the story in his desk, blew the
it's
dust
like,
off of it, and handed it
It
in.
was like a first draft or something. Like there was no meat on it.
Yeah.
It was just really straightforward.
Hey.
the other thing I liked was all the conspiracy theorist people. Every now and then we'd hear like radio shows and all that. I liked all that. That was kind of leading up to something, but never
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
anywhere.
Good
Other than it just
concept.
mentioned, other than it mentioned the mystery prison out in Death Valley. That was about it.
I wanted more of the band that wasn't
Yeah.
inspired by what they thought was the original killer, and were making songs and stuff.
Like this could have been a really cool like limited series.
Yeah.
Was that a real
Fleshed it
band
out
or
a
was
little
this
bit
a
more.
movie band?
Probably a movie
Which one?
band.
Probably
Yeah.
a movie
'Cause
band.
The band Pedro, that they said the killer, they were basing off the original killers.
Oh yeah, I think
They
it was
were
a
making
movie band.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
I don't really listen to that death metal, black metal, whatever they want to call it these
like
days.
I can
don't
get
know,
into
but
the death metal stuff, man. I don't really get that. Like I like the melodic stuff. I'm not really that into like the Cannibal
Right.
Corpse and shit like that. But
Is
I
that, is
old
that the
Cannibal Corpse
Screamo
is good.
stuff?
Not the no. This is harder than that shit.
Okay.
But I mean, I liked it. Whoever did the music, cool. Right on. If you guys are listening, I like the
Yeah.
songs.
the music in the movie
Dig.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I liked all that. But
Well, that's a
I was
plus.
just kind of, okay. Yeah, do a little more with that band. Give us. I mean, I did like the idea of what they were doing and how they took that guy's character and then put it in their songs. So obviously, this was somebody that everybody knew because it was all over the little news clips that they kept showing. But it was just like this movie was a big mess. It was a bunch of scenes just thrown together and
Yeah.
some kills, and then the end.
Yeah. Like I feel like
So,
a lot of stuff needed to get fleshed out a little more.
yeah. So I don't know
Yeah.
if they made another one, which would probably just go straight to VOD. I mean, I'll watch it just to see, but
This
I
is
just
gonna
didn't.
buy this one when it comes out on physical media. I have feelings gonna buy this one.
Okay, of course I will.
Maybe
I liked
it's
it
not
enough
Oh
to where
yeah,
I'll buy it.
put it
not
right
Nez's
next to
cool of
Black
the week.
Christmas. He's gonna have to put it
I
right
have
next to
that
the Black Christmas.
somewhere over here, but I'm just like, oh man, I was like, I wanted a little more. I mean, because I read the synopsis. I'm, all right, this sounds good,
Yeah, it sounds
and
great on paper.
yeah, but it was just it was a big mess.
It's honestly a
So,
little better
but
than I thought it was going to be going into it. I didn't expect much.
And you
I
gave
didn't
it a
watch
5,
any.
Philip.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I'm in the middle. I'll give it a 5.
Five.
I wouldn't go too low, but
Pedro's a
uh,
little
uh,
lower, I think.
No, I would say a 5. It was the killer made up for
Okay,
it. The killer was cool. And then I would say the first 10 minutes were interesting. So yeah, I'll go with a 5.
Brian.
I'll
Brian, what do
give
you
it a
think?
4. I was fucking bored.
Okay, not bad.
We're watching a road trip of the serial killer, and then another road trip of the state trooper following him. And they
That's
just
it.
seem to
Road
be
trip
meeting
movies.
up at the same place. She needs to be a FBI agent or detective or something, because I don't know
Yeah.
what she's doing being a state trooper, because she is finding him every fucking
Right.
time. It's like when Jason Statham showed up in the Fast and Furious movie, how they were looking
Right.
for him, but he would always show up where they're at.
Yeah.
That was
Uh-huh.
her in this movie.
Same concept, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, I was
I
like, what
feel
was the
like
FBI doing?
you make her a detective and then you actually give her a partner to bounce stuff off of. And then suddenly you've got a more traditional, you know, paint by numbers thriller. And
Yeah, it would
I
have
think
made
they
more
missed that.
sense if would have made more sense if they would have brought her on as like a special agent or advisor to
Yeah.
the FBI, and then she
Sure.
teamed up with the other female FBI agent.
Yeah, that could have worked.
Was she
Or
like ex-military?
like a Christopher Walken or something should have been.
No,
What?
I think they were both ex-military, because even the killer's using like this Green Beret like train, using the sun to know where the gun's at and then blocking it. It was
Yeah,
weird when he's in that house.
that
Yeah,
was a
because
little
out of
silly.
nowhere,
Okay.
out of nowhere, she's like top-notch expert sniper
Yeah.
with her
That
sniper rifle.
did I miss something after he killed Malcolm McDowell and all them? That he walked upstairs. Did he see her? Did he know she was
That's what I'm
outside?
saying. That's the
He
scene that I'm
saw-
saying. He just sensed
He
her. He
sensed
knew.
He saw the glint in the window where her scope was reflecting the light, which
Oh, okay.
is a
'Cause I
little
was like,
silly.
he just walks up.
Yeah.
He walks upstairs, takes his mask off, sticks it on the edge of his gun, and sticks it the window. Then pew, the shot
Yeah.
comes through. I was
What?
like, how did he know that? So I was
he
like, I must
saw
have
he
blinked.
saw downstairs there was like a little flash on the window, and he's like, "Oh, that's a sniper." Like,
Well,
what?
she should have learned from. She should have learned from Leon in The Professional.
Yep,
He said,
there it
never
is.
keep that thing open. He said, open it
Or
when
get
you're ready
little
to
kid.
shoot.
Get a little kid to follow her around, huh, Nez?
But yeah, it was a 5. I'll give it a 5, man.
Young
I mean, I'll
Padme.
buy it when it comes out.
All right.
I
Do it trying to
enjoyed it.
shoot him
So,
through the fucking window. Just wait till he comes outside.
yeah, I mean, he eventually was going to come out, and but I don't know. It was. I mean, the other thing that kind of pissed me off a little is when he just like sprinkled gas all over the house, but then when he gets outside, the whole house is on fire. I was kind of like, oh, okay, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, they have to
We
have
may
that.
see
yeah.
that again tonight.
Yeah, a 5. Just
Okay.
just you can wait. I mean, you can wait,
right.
Lance. Just wait for it to stream.
It wasn't worth driving
Yeah.
to Disney or wherever the hell you go to, Lance, to watch this movie.
Not
It
worth
wasn't
Disney
worth.
spring trip,
Yeah,
huh?
definitely not a
Yeah,
theater worthy movie. But if it pops up on
I
Shudder,
lost
check it out.
Okay.
I lost 2 hours of my shift last night leaving early to go see it. So, but I don't know.
Life
But,
happens. What's your cool of the
yeah.
What's your cool of the week, Nez?
Oh, that show Paradise. I don't know if you guys watched any of it
Paradise.
or
Oh, season 2 is out.
I
Okay.
haven't seen
yeah,
any of
season
it.
2. Season 2. I
Okay.
like what's going on. I think there's 4 episodes up now. I'm only like 3 in. I haven't seen the latest episode, but I like that. For you reality show guys, if you listen to E Society, Theo's in deep into Survivor and all that, but one of the guys that's in this, he was in previous seasons, but he lives here in the town that I live in. They're having a watch party for episode 2 for Survivor 50, so I'm going to that
That's cool,
later
man.
tonight,
Yeah.
I didn't
and
know Survivor was
just
still
watch
on.
50. This is
Yeah.
season
Been
50,
on for a
so it's
while.
still going.
Season
So, but
50?
50, god damn.
yeah.
That's gotta be a
So
record.
we're gonna go down there and watch the episode 2 with him, and he said he's gonna be down there and to answer everyone's questions. He was actually my son, my youngest son. He was his music teacher, so he's a good guy. His name is Coach.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down there for that. But yeah, Paradise. If you guys haven't watched that, I like it.
Paradise.
It's pretty good. I assume what's it? Oh, it's I assume it's on ABC. I don't know. I'm just strictly streaming, but I'm watching it on Hulu. So, but
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for a little bit. Let me know when you guys get back to when you get to Scream 7. I got some stuff to say about that. So I'll be back.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
All right.
What you got, Pedro?
No, I've been pretty busy with work, but I have been watching some other stuff. I started my so I think I shared this in the last episode. I'm doing a thing. Me and my brother are revisiting the MCU where we cut it up. We cut the films and the shows up. I think it's like 3 a month. And we're supposed to catch up to like Secret Wars. So when we get to Secret Wars in 2 years, we've already have completed the entire MCU. So just kind of revisiting the movies and just kind of seeing how special like that phase one was and how like it's nothing like that anymore. Like
Yeah, I know.
somehow they lost the plot, it's just a lot of great storytelling in that first phase, a lot of great character development. We just watched the first Captain America, the first Avenger last night, and it was awesome. It still holds
Good
up.
one.
It's a good one.
I wish that Hugo Weaving wouldn't have gotten so pissed off of wearing that makeup and wouldn't have bolted on the MCU, but he did a great job. Um, and yeah, we're gonna watch the Avengers sometime this week, the first one. So yeah, so we're doing that. That's pretty cool. And then I also saw a couple new movies. One of them was kind of a bummer. There's a new documentary on the little girl from Poltergeist, Heather O'Rourke.
Oh.
It's called She Was
Oh,
See the
Here.
trailer
no.
for that one.
Yeah, man. I mean, I decided to watch it because I'm a completist and I like those, the franchise of Poltergeist and but I mean, it's a documentary of her life and obviously she passed away at 12 years old, and the way she passed away is so infuriating because she was misdiagnosed with she had some sort of like stomach issues, like her intestines were like knotted up, and she was diagnosed with something else. So eventually her intestines kind of burst. And she passed
Mhm.
away. She pretty much poisoned herself, is what happened. But
Damn.
but the doctor tells the mom like this could have been prevented. Like we do these. This is like a 2 hour surgery if she would have been diagnosed properly, you know. And they go through her career. She started off in commercials and they talked to a lot of her friends. You could also tell because her career wasn't very long, that they kind of stretched for time. They started interviewing a lot of her friends and how would she be
Okay.
today. It's very sad. And then at the end, even because this happened, she passed away in 1988. She was 12 in 1988, 89. And they interview the mom now, her mom, and she like at the end she has a very like it was a traumatizing like breakdown. It's still very. I mean, I'm sure when I mean I'm not in that situation, but I can only imagine how difficult it is for a parent to lose a child, right? That's kind of like the worst thing that could happen to anyone. And so she still has like a breakdown, and I'm like, fuck, why did I buy this? Because I actually bought it, by the way. I couldn't find it for rent, so I bought it because I have some Amazon credits.
Okay.
So I watched that, and then I watched the Paul McCartney The Wings documentary, which was cool. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, I saw that.
It's called Band on the Run.
Right.
And I'm a huge Beatles fan. So I'm sure a lot of people are. So that documentary covers Paul McCartney's life after the Beatles, like the first year after the Beatles, the first 10 years post Beatles career. And there's a lot of like cathartic moments for Paul McCartney because he kind of says goodbye to John. And he talks about how like right before John died, like they actually had a meeting. They hadn't talked in a long time. And from 1969 to 1980, there was a rivalry between both of them. Like if you, like the media will try to stir the pot, like who has the best album, you know, who's doing more. And Paul was always behind. Paul with Wings, like he didn't get the. I didn't know this because I wasn't alive back then, so I didn't know any. So it was like he did. Now those albums are beloved, right? They're great, they're classics. But at that time, people would almost the media was making fun of Paul because Wings was kind of cheesy, you know, it was all melancholy and love songs and all. Yeah, and then John was actually having albums where he had something to say, you know, like legitimate. So Paul always felt like he was in the shadow of John, and there was a lot of animosity there and resentment. So the documentary follows all that. Very interesting if you're a Beatles fan. And then at the end, of course, they cover how John, and then it also talks about Linda McCartney because she was a huge influence on Paul, you know, and unfortunately they had a very long marriage, which is rare for, you know, being a musician and a rock star. And she passed away from cancer, I think in like the late 90s. And so they talk about that, you know, how he kind of processed that. So he's gone through a lot. Like he's had a lot of loss in his life. So that was cool too. I mean, it was interesting. And that's been my cool of the week, other than the horror movies that I've been watching. I rewatched Hard Eyes last night. It still holds up. It's a fun little movie. Was, you know, because I forgot that Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son is also in that one too. But yeah, that's been my cool of the week.
All right. So the McCartney documentary is probably at the top, you think?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, if you think about it, they're kind of like a NSYNC from back in the day. That's going to piss a lot of people off.
That's a controversial statement. Don't
John
you think,
Lennon
Brian?
is just Justin Timberlake.
That's rough. I don't know about that.
I kind of get what Phil's saying.
Okay.
But they were both pretty pussy whipped in their own ways, so we could agree on that.
Yeah, I don't think Phil's comparing quality of music.
No, I would hope
but
not.
they're kind of a boy band.
Yeah, kind of the same scenario, I guess. In that way, I got you.
I'm not a diehard Beatles guy, so
yeah. All the little girls I think, fainting at the concert.
Yes, I think Philip's onto something because the demographic, right? The demographic that they attracted,
of course,
was all the little girls and, you know, teeny boppers and whatnot. I think for older people, especially older guys, they didn't really become big till their post career, right? When people started appreciating the actual music. But when everybody was in that bubble in that time, it was all the teeny bopper girls that were going after them and whatnot. So
like especially original Beatles stuff was just bubblegum pop, man. It was
all covers. Sure. Yeah, it was
as
all
bland and generic as it get. They weren't even very good musicians. If you listen to like Isaac Hayes talk about them and stuff.
Yeah, they were basic. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough.
What about you,
on
Phil?
The Beatles. Oh man, I don't even know what I've got for my not cool of the week is I drilled through a fucking water pipe at a hotel at work. That was a lot of
no.
Yeah, no, sent water everywhere on the third floor and it was dripping all the way down to the first floor. I'm like,
it was like that scene in The Shining with the elevator, right? Except for blood, it was water.
Yeah, it was water. I was like, I'm never going to financially recover from this. That's what insurance is for. Actually,
right?
I think we got away with no damage, so it might not even be a problem. Nice. So I guess that'll be my cool of the week. But I don't know, man.
That is the cool of the week.
This week has been fucking nuts for me. I feel like I woke up in another world. So that's where I'm at right now. I haven't watched a whole lot of anything other than that.
All right.
But in moments like that, you gotta hold on to those little silver linings, you know, you stated right now. Maybe even though it was a nightmare, what happened to you is still, you know, maybe you'll get scot-free as far as anything you have to pay out of pocket.
And even then, either way, it's not coming out of my pocket because I've got insurance. So that's
so your cool of the week is insurance.
My cool of the week is insurance,
which is rare. That's a rare thing.
I hate those motherfuckers. Right? I think it's a scam. that was
And-
just straight up mob tactics. Hey,
Sure it
you're
is.
gonna pay us for a little protection, you know?
Protection.
And you don't have a fucking choice in it. You have to do it. It's a
Right.
straight up scam. But in this case,
Yeah.
it might have worked out in my favor.
Okay. But also keep in mind that it would be nice if they just wrote you a check. You know they're gonna investigate, through hell and high water for them to pay the least amount of money. It's just the way they are with everything.
Oh yeah.
You know,
But that's fine with me. That insurance
still make you
company
play
can
the
go
game.
fight it out with the hotel insurance company and
Yeah.
leave me the fuck out of it. I was ready
That's
to
why you
like
pay 'em.
leave the job. It was on my first thing that I was doing that day. And I've never done some stupid shit like that, man. I was so mad. It's been hectic.
Gotta learn from these mistakes. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Who's next?
Brian, you wanna go next, or you got a laundry list?
Other than the fuck were we talking about? Psycho
Insurance.
We're
Killer.
talking
Other
about
than
Psycho Killer.
Psycho Killer.
Other than
Psycho
that,
Killer.
I only seen one movie. It was a little indie horror thriller called Bloodstar. Found this one
Bloodstar.
on Prime.
Okay.
Doesn't star anybody you would probably recognize. I didn't recognize anybody. It's essentially a girl driving. She's driving somewhere for some reason, and she's crossing through the desert, gets pulled over by the sheriff. Sheriff's already coming off super weird, asking weird questions, and she pulls over to a gas station. Town people are kind of fucking weird. She runs
Mhm.
into the sheriff again. He's trying to basically finesse her out of some money, saying, "Oh, all of a sudden you have a busted tail light." And then she goes to the ATM, her card doesn't work. And then shit just keeps getting weirder and weirder with the sheriff, and the people in the town seem to know about the sheriff, but don't really give a fuck about what he's doing. And then it kind of spirals from there.
Okay.
And yeah, I can't really go into much because it kind of went into a whole nother aspect that I wasn't ready for. So it was a good little indie horror thriller. Nez would say it's not horror.
Of course he would.
What
It
is it
sounds
called?
like a very bad day.
It's called
Bloodstar?
Bloodstar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
All right.
that's it. That's all I got. Saw that and wasted my time with Psycho Killer.
Wasted your time.
Uh-oh. All right. So Bloodstar's the cool of the week.
I also
say?
did
Yeah.
learn to play Schism on the bass from Tool. That's definitely one of my cool of the week.
That's a real cool of the week.
That's a
right
lot
there.
of fun to play.
Damn,
I
that's got to
like
be
it.
hard to do.
Not as complicated as it sounds, but it's a fun one to play. I've been jamming it.
Man, Tool, did you have to learn the Fibonacci sequence or anything like that to play it?
No, I don't know, man. They've got a badass bass player. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's a monster. And bass guitar has been my thing for the past year or two. So
Nice. We ought to start a band,
I
a
know,
boy
let's
band.
do it.
I think we missed the boat on that one. All right, I've been diving deep into Star Trek. All right, so I'm watching the new stuff. I'm watching the old stuff. I'm catching up with Voyager because I've been going through all the four original Star Trek series. So I think I've got a new order of favorite captains because I was always a Captain Cisco guy who wasn't even really a captain. He was just running a space station because he was kind of a rebel. But I
Like the
think
Dawn song,
Janeway,
Cisco.
that's the one. No, I think after Kirk, Janeway's my favorite captain. Man, she's like she's the best of all captains, right? Like
That was Deep
she's
Space Nine,
super
right?
tough, but yeah, Cisco's Deep Space Nine, Janeway's Voyager.
Voyager. Okay.
You know, Kirk is the original
Yeah.
Enterprise, and then of course, you got Picard.
Mhm.
But yeah, to me, Picard's a little too flaccid. I don't mean to say that in a bad way. I
Flaccid.
just mean, yeah, well, like he's like super, talk to
It's not
everybody and
hard enough,
reason.
Pedro.
He does kind of look like a penis.
Correct.
How many?
Yeah, that's true.
How many of these Star Treks is there? Like how many? If I wanted to start tomorrow, what am I looking at?
Right?
10?
I
How
mean,
many? How many is there?
it's hard to say, dude, because technically, if you wanted to start, I guess you'd start with Enterprise, like the original one with Scott Bakula in it, which is like a prequel. And then after that,
Okay.
I guess you'd go into Strange New Worlds, which is one of the newer ones that I'm watching, and that's the adventures of Captain Pike, who was the captain of the Enterprise before Kirk took over. So
I see. Okay.
we're meeting a lot of those characters, right, from the original series, like
Yeah.
Spock and Nurse Chapel and all them, and I'm really digging it, man. I think they're doing a pretty good job. They obviously the graphics are a lot better than the original series, where you could
That's always a
sometimes see
problem
the
with having
stream.
prequels. One of the problems with having
Right, right.
prequels after the original, and especially many years after the original, is that they look better than the original, which shouldn't be the case, but they do.
You know what? That is the case, Pedro. But I will tell you that they do a pretty damn good job of, like, they do really good set design. It really looks like the original Enterprise, just kind of modernized, in digital. But I think they did as good a job as they can, right? Because if you go back and make it look like super cheesy, to make it look like the
Yeah.
original, well then now it becomes kind of like a parody, right? So they
Yeah.
actually even had one episode on the holodeck where they they kind of went out of their way to make it look like an old sci-fi show, where you could see like sticks holding up the arms on the aliens and stuff like that. But it's very self-aware, it I think they do a pretty good job with it. And what I like about the new shows, um, the Discovery, which was the first of the new ones, that to me that one went a little bit off the rails, is getting a little bit too, man, I hate to say, I don't want to say politically correct, but it's like some of the
Oh,
storylines were like going out of their way to be inclusive, which Star Trek is, don't get me wrong, from day one Star Trek is all about inclusion, but it was kind
Yeah,
of like
but when they
getting
bring modern day
a little out
politics in
there.
it and they fucking jam it in
Modern
your
day, there you
face,
go.
like with every
That's
fucking scene,
exactly,
every
yeah.
movie, every TV show, they're just so in your face with modern day politics. Here's what
Okay.
you should think. And it drives me
Okay.
nuts. I try not to get
so they
political, but
found
I'm
so
pointing that
they
shit
found a
out every
planet.
time it happens.
So they found a planet where everybody was using their pronouns, is what you're saying, Lance.
Mhm.
Precisely. Yeah. They had a whole season. They had
A
a whole
whole
season
season?
dealing
What
with
the
that,
hell?
Pedro. Yes. So that
Oh
got a bit
God.
much. All right. So I wasn't, look, dude, I'm never going to miss an episode of any Star Trek show, but I wasn't as big a fan of Discovery. I'm loving Strange New Worlds because it's giving you the prequel, and I think they're doing a really good job sticking to canon, which is hard to do because there's so much fucking material out there. It would be so
Mm-hmm.
easy to fuck up and say, "Oh no, this person was this person's cousin," but they've kept it straight, man. And there's a lot. Believe me, these Trekkies are fact checkers, man. So they're doing a great job. But I'll tell
I
you what
don't
I'm
like
really
that.
enjoying.
I
What's that,
don't like
Brian?
when they try to always like this person's nephew or cousin
And
or
they do that a lot.
son.
Fan service, fan service. That's called fan
Yeah.
service.
Fan service. Fan service. Okay, so what I'm really enjoying though is the newest season, which is Starfleet Academy, and I was super worried about it, right? Because it's got a really young cast,
That's the one
They're
I
going
heard
for
is
that boy
super
band
wokety
demographic.
woke.
What's that?
I said that's the one I heard was super wokety woke.
I totally disagree.
Really?
Absolutely not, dude. No, no,
Okay.
no, no, not at all. No. Now they do have a character that's a hologram, which is kind of interesting. So do you give a hologram a digital creature that was created by human beings rights like a normal human and
Is
allow
that
them
one
to
of the
take
If
their
stories in
it's
classes
the
at the
if
show?
academy and
if it's Ana de Armas from Blade Runner,
you know
Well, you've
what? And I
already
think
got
they're
people like Data, I mean, what's the difference between a hologram and Data?
true. Yeah, and they get into a lot of discussions about that, which I like. But I think that it's a product of its time, right? So what's one of the biggest headlines right now? AI, right? So they're
Yeah.
dealing with AI, and I think it's in a fun way, in a good way. And I think the characters are they're growing on me, right? I thought these were all going to be a bunch of fucking irritating, teeny bopper kids, but they're not. Like I'm enjoying a lot of the storylines. So
Okay.
I'm happy with the Star Trek universe. I think they missed a beat with Discovery a little bit. Like, as we discussed, we don't need to beat that in the head with a hammer, but I think they're finding their beat again. So
I may
very
have to
happy with
check
the
it
Star
out
Trek
because
universe
I
right now.
saw the cut like the cover of that one, the Starfleet Academy or whatever, and it's this like
Yes,
super
it
Oh,
looked
where they're
diverse
terrible.
posing
group
like
of kids laying on the grass looking at the sky, and I'm
Yes,
like,
like One
posing
Tree
like the
this
Hill
Breakfast
or
Club.
something.
is gonna be fucking garbage.
And that's why I was so fucking worried. But I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, my cool of the
Did you
week,
ever
Star
watch that
Trek.
movie, the Michelle Yeoh movie?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Everything. Which one? Everything
Okay.
Yeah, it
everywhere
was the
all
No,
at
one
the
once.
Star
about,
Trek movie.
Oh, the
The
Star
Star
Trek
Trek
movie.
movie that I
yeah, it
heard
was
that
the,
came out and nobody talked about.
When was
mhm.
that?
I know. I don't even like this stuff, and I never even heard of
It
it.
was, it was a couple of years ago. It deals with the black ops part of Star Trek, right? Like the super secret. We
That
don't
sounds
follow the
fucking cool.
code. We don't follow the prime directive. We do whatever we want to do. And if somebody finds out about us, we have to kill ourselves instead of reveal that we're part of Starfleet. And that I'm like,
Ah,
that's so un-Star Trek, so I didn't dig it. But
the
Did it have the
to
CIA
name
each their
Star
Star
own.
Trek,
Trek.
or they try to get cute with another name? Like I've never even heard of
Yeah,
this
no,
movie.
it was part of Star
It's
Trek.
like
It was
Star
yeah, it was
Trek
on Paramount
Section
Plus.
31 or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been
Yeah, and it
listening
was
to a
like the
lot of
Black Ops.
interviews from like old CIA guys, and like those Mission Impossible masks. That shit
Uh-huh.
is
Yeah.
real. Way
Really?
less technologically advanced, but they have realistic looking masks. Like Bush Senior, like sat down and for a conversation with a CIA person that was wearing a mask and had no idea.
Okay. No
Like they
shit.
can. So I maybe that Jim Carrey shit is just a dude in a mask. I don't know.
Right. Could be. Hey, he was in The Mask,
You guys have
so I
seen
wouldn't
that.
put it past him.
He looks fucking
I
weird.
saw it. All
Anyway,
right,
Well,
Brian, do we have any horror headlines?
I scrounged up a little bit. First TV news, Yellow Jackets is going into production with its final season.
about time.
Okay.
man, I kind of
Yeah, they
forgot
shouldn't
about that
overstay their
show.
welcome.
I've never seen a show start off so hot and just end in a thump like that show did. Like they just dropped the ball on it. It never went anywhere. It never moved. It was literally just the same shit over and over.
Yeah, like I
And
feel like it
I'm
should have
I'm
been
not
just like a one season limited series thing.
yeah, I'm not caught
right.
up on it. I just
I'm
heard
not
from
either.
everybody it just went on way too long.
Yeah, I'm with Brian. I watched the first season, and about 2 episodes into season 2, I said I'm tapping out.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
me too. That's what I did.
I think I might have finished season 2, but I honestly can't remember. And I definitely haven't
Can't
watched
remember.
season
Yeah,
3. Is there a third season?
yeah. That
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last one. This is the fourth one is the
third
final
season.
season. So there's a
Okay.
third season out there.
Okay. It got like The
Yeah.
Walking Dead after Negan, right? Like a whole season of one issue of a comic book,
Yeah.
basically.
Logan
They were
Logan has
dragging it
been
out so fucking
he's
long.
15, my kid, and he's been getting caught up on The Walking Dead, so he's going through that whole series
Yeah,
now.
it's
Yeah.
great until you get to Negan, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
He's he might be at Negan now, I think. I'll have to ask him.
Let's say that first
But
season with
but
Negan was entertaining.
Yeah.
Brian
but
liked
but I
the
but I
first
feel
Negan
like
season.
I feel like for us who, obviously we have more insights, our brain is more apt to having better character development. We want more than Negan, but for like a cardboard cutout like Negan was, I think 15-year-olds like 15-year-olds eat that shit up, right? Because
Yeah.
that's how their brain
True.
is. Like it's like,
True.
oh my God, this guy's so cool. He walks around with a bat and he's talking shit all the
Right.
time. And so for them, I think Negan would get over. Like it's a big deal. But for us, we need a little more, character development and insights. It's like, man, this fucking guy killed the whole show, which he did. But yeah, so I think for
Right.
teenagers,
Which
that
sucks
season is
'cause
like perfect.
I think he's a cool character, man. Like, and I like the character of Negan. They just, I don't know what they did with it. They just like
I kind of
focused too
feel
much
like
on it or something.
they were trying to get away from the one and done every season villain.
Yeah.
They were trying to give the
Okay.
villain something extra to it, and it just went way too long.
Maybe
Yeah, so
The
I feel
Walking
like
Dead should have gotten back to the fucking zombies.
yeah. No,
How's
I
that
also
for a
feel that
concept?
it was a combination of Negan, the character, being so like he's so different than everybody else on the show, but
Yeah.
also it was the
Right.
fact that they and we have a wrestling term. It's called getting heat. That's when the villain like beats you up
Okay.
and beats you up, and you want the crowd is getting antsy for the big comeback from the good guy. But it seems like Negan just beat up on Rick and his crew for like 2 straight seasons, just beat on them, and there was never any
Right.
comeback.
Right.
And
Felt
people
that
just
way.
got tired of it. People was like, nah, fuck it, we're gone. And then to
Yeah.
top it off, like Negan's comeuppance was such a letdown after all the shit he did. Like his comeuppance was like, okay, he's gonna be locked up here and shave your head bald and start bouncing a tennis ball. Whatever. That's gonna be your character. And I was like, no, come on, man.
That's right. I forgot
Like,
about that.
And he still was
Um,
the same one-dimensional character.
Right.
Exactly.
So, anyways, so it was a combination of a couple of things. Not it wasn't just Negan the character. It was just the fact that they never
Sure.
nobody ever got a comeback on the guy. It was just over and over. And we're looking for escapist entertainment. We don't want to have a shitty week, and then we see the good guys get beat on as we're trying to escape our own shitty week. So give us a little something. So, anyways, that's a big problem with The Walking Dead later on.
Good call.
Dan
I hear you.
Trachtenberg, director of Prey and basically all the recent Predator movies, says it's not off the table to return to the Cloverfield universe to direct a movie.
Oh boy.
I hope that wins the tournament we got coming up. That's my pick to win it all.
Yeah?
Hopefully. I love that movie.
All
I
right.
go watch it 1,000 times. Yeah.
Huh.
That Statue
Anyone
of
wanna
Liberty,
see-
the
Your
head.
thing. He's like, hey, the Cloverfield universe is still open. What the fucking Leave
Well, it
It
has
to
a big
Beaver
fan
universe
base.
is still open? What I don't know what we're talking about here.
It has a
Okay.
big fan base, and he directed the first one. He directed the first one, so that's probably what he's talking about.
No, he did 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, that's right, 10 Cloverfield
Okay.
Lane, yeah, which wasn't even a Cloverfield. They retooled the script for it, made it a Cloverfield.
Was that the John Goodman one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the creep.
Okay.
He was a creep.
Didn't hate that one.
Let's see. Jennifer Tilly teases more Chucky and Tiffany projects are in the works.
Oh,
Nice.
Chucky's overexposed, in my opinion. I mean,
No, not in my opinion. I can't get enough
Oh,
Chucky, dude.
come
He's my
on.
favorite horror icon of all time.
Where would they take the characters next, Lance, in your opinion?
Anywhere,
You don't
dude.
say
Anywhere.
space.
Chucky can
Space.
do anything, man. Put him in
Bring the
anything.
voodoo
You can
back.
put him in space.
Chucky versus Jason in space.
Sure, why not? And bring Freddy in there for fun, right?
Freddy's the ref. Or maybe Chucky should be the ref and another Freddy versus Jason. I want to
could
see some
that.
Chucky commentary.
Let's see what else we got. More casting news from Mike Flanagan's The Exorcist movie. Sasha Cally, who played Supergirl in the Flash movie and was recently in that Matt Damon, Ben Affleck movie, The Rip, the crime heist
Okay.
movie on Netflix.
Yeah, which I like, but that's a good movie. I feel
You
bad
know, I
for that girl
watched
because
it.
she
I
had
don't
a.
remember it.
I feel bad for her because she had a lottery ticket that she completely lost when James Gunn took over DCU or whatever. Like she was gonna be the Supergirl, I guess. And she
Yeah,
made that
I
one
was
move.
fine with her as Supergirl.
Right.
Right, but she lost that meal ticket, and now she's back doing like regular movies. But it's kind of messed up because that's happened to. I always trip out on that. Like, man, that's messed up because they're telling their families and like they had that interview with the guy from the Eternals. Was that one guy the Indian guy? What's his name?
Oh,
He's a
Yeah.
Kumail
comic.
Nanjiani.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was talking about how like he went to the gym and he bulked up and he has signed on
Yeah.
for 6 movies and he was looking forward to the paydays.
Uh-oh.
And it's like nah,
And then it
they got
bombed.
retcon. They got retcon. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah. It
All
bombed.
those
So
steroids. I mean, gym days for nothing.
Hey, you can do both, Philip.
all them chicken breasts, like Hugh Jackman says, how he gets into his
Right,
Wolverine shit.
right.
He's like, oh, I eat a lot of chicken breasts. That's how I do it.
Chicken breast.
Yeah, right.
with
He's also good
steroids.
friends with The Rock. Let that tell the story.
Yeah, The Rock's totally clean, right? Everybody has a forehead that size.
Sure.
He might be clean now since he lost all that muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen him lately?
No, I haven't.
He bulked
He
up a
looked
little.
like
He
he
doesn't
lost
look
a
as
good-
freaky as he did like 3-4 months ago. He bulked up a little bit, not as much as he was, but yeah.
Oh, he got a
But he
movie
did look
coming
like he
out or
lost
something?
100 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was doing that sequel to Dallas Buyers Club with Matthew McConaughey there for a
Oh,
minute. Man.
or the-
'cause
I
he
was
looked
gonna
Yeah,
say-
really
that's how
thin.
small he got.
or the machinist with Christian Bale.
Yeah, the machinist.
Matthew McConaughey has never really recovered from that. He's always looked a little fucking weird after that movie.
Little off still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even to now.
And I think it was that movie. I think he just lost too much weight and it fucked with
Yeah.
his shit.
Oh, fucking with your body messes with you. What's his
Yeah.
name said he got hurt bulking up? Tom Hardy for
Yeah.
Bane,
Mhm.
Really?
putting all them size and muscle on, like hurt his body.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it
Probably
depends on your frame. I
fucks
mean,
with
that
your
guy's a little
tendons and
guy
shit.
though. Yeah,
True. Yeah.
he's a smaller guy though, so maybe he shouldn't have been carrying that kind of weight.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right, Nicholas Winding Refn. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, that
Sure.
guy's out of his mind. But yeah, what about him?
Yeah. He says his Maniac Cop remake is finally moving
Oh
forward.
God.
Oh Jesus Christ! He's been working on that forever.
It'll be an 8-hour miniseries, Pedro.
Remember that? I
First
mean,
posted on that like
recurring news
when the show
stories.
started.
Say it again.
the best thing about him is that remember when he when he was interviewing William Friedkin, and then he's
Okay.
talking about his movies as being classics, and William Friedkin
Right.
just laughing at him like they
Laughing
haven't
at
been
him,
out
I'll
long
bet.
enough. He's like oh, we have the classics like The Exorcist and Drive, and then William Friedkin's like, wait
Drive?
a minute. Like, what's your? And it was just because he has a high opinion of himself and his artsy fartsy
I
films.
guess so.
Drive's
Yeah,
a,
I guess
Drive's
so.
a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but I think Drive's his only good movie. To be honest with you,
Yeah, that
Drive.
next one sucked.
only
The
God
next one he
forgives.
did with that one sucked.
Oh,
With
boy.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I try to avoid him. With
You know,
Drive,
I
I
don't
thought you were
even know
talking
that
about
I
that
ever got
one with the
through
kid
Drive
from
all the way.
Stranger Things.
No, Drive is with
You didn't
Ryan
make it through?
Gosling.
Oh. Yeah, Ryan
Hmm.
Gosling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've made it all the way through that movie.
That's a great movie. I like it. It's weird, but
You
it's,
like
it's a good movie.
I didn't love it that much, man.
It was a big hit for him back in
And-
when it came out in 2011.
Because of Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling. Take him
Mhm.
out of the movie. Is it still good?
Oh, good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Put Dane DeHaan in instead.
Because he didn't hardly say anything in the movie.
Yeah, he's playing that
Yeah.
stoic like mystery like killer and stuff. That's his whole thing. So he's about 3 lines in the entire movie.
Wow.
Put Justin Long in there.
Yeah.
No,
Why not,
okay.
man? Get him bulked up, give him some steroids,
They had us
Give him
trying
some
to
chicken
believe
breast.
he's a
right?
special ops ex-military cop in Night Patrol.
Night Patrol.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, pushing that.
All right, and finally, the Mithrigan spinoff Soulmate, which was taken off the schedule a few months ago, seems to be back on because it's got a MPA rating of rated R for violence, strong violence, sexual conduct, and language.
Really? This is the one that's rated R?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's about sex robot, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
In the
thought it
Megan
was
one,
medieval.
Megan
It's
one
in
was
the
rated R if you buy the Blu-ray because they put all those other scenes in back in. But yeah,
Right.
I thought it was that little fucking robot that she like went into at the end. Okay, so this is like a sex
no.
robot thing. That's cool.
yeah, this is in the universe.
Mhm.
Philip's all about it.
I mean, it's at least realistic.
Well,
When the robots go fucking
True.
nuts, it's gonna be a sex robot,
Right.
who gets like
Makes
beat down
sense,
too many
right?
times and has had it.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Why
be
do
the
you think
Terminator.
VHS got Philip, why do you think VHS got so popular in the day? Come on.
Yeah, there it is.
and that's the news.
All right. So that means it's time to take a little trip down to the trailer park. Brian is going to bring us the big, the small, and sometimes the very, very weird. What is our first new trailer tonight, Brian?
All right, let's get the bullshit out of the way. And a Violent Nature 2. You ain't fooling me. Now they're gonna run.
Stupid. I'm not.
That was a shout out directly to you, Brian. I thought of you immediately when
I know,
when I
me
saw
too.
that
No,
What I
tagline.
saw
I
and what
think
I
I
what I
think
seen in the what I seen in the trailer. Sorry, Pedro. What I seen in the
no, you go
trailer
ahead, go ahead.
was the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah,
They
same
just said
here.
they were gonna run.
Yeah, same here.
It seems a little more lighthearted though. Didn't you guys catch that vibe like a
It
tiny
does,
bit?
doesn't it?
Like it
Almost
seems
a
like we're gonna
parody.
it seems like we're gonna have more of a linear story because there's a lot of like
Okay.
shots from other people. Where the first trailer was just the whole
Ah,
selling point of
I
the first one
see.
was like this guy's walking and we're gonna see it from his
Right.
POV. It seems like this one's more
Okay.
of a traditional slasher, you know. Hopefully.
Okay.
Um, but Lance, you did make a prediction, I think, where you said that in your dream
Mm-hmm.
scenario, because you love this fucking movie for some reason, you
The
want the story
original.
to pick up. You want the story to pick up exactly where the first one ended, right? That would be like, you know how she looks, and then there's no one there, and it's like, okay, good,
Right,
I'm
right.
good. And then the movie just ends.
Yes.
You said that it would
Mm-hmm.
be nice if it was like, okay, the killer comes out in the first scene of the new movie, and then we're on our
Mm-hmm.
way. So we'll see that
I would
happens.
think
But
so, right? Would make
I mean,
sense.
that would be following the rules of like the old 80s slasher movies because they would always pick up right from the last scene of the previous movie.
It would at least give you some kind of point to that endless car scene at the end of the fucking movie.
Oh God, the fucking half-hour story about her husband
That was the worst
Maybe
part
this
of the
time they'll
movie.
show
by
the bear. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll show the bear in this one. They have a
Maybe,
budget
maybe.
for a CGI bear. This one.
That was
CGI bear.
after the entire movie at like that scene. I was like, after it ended, I was like, what the fuck was that?
Right, right. Misdirection. I loved it. I love the way they did that. But yeah,
I
it'd be
think I
great if it picked
actually
up
yelled
there
out
and
"fuck you" to the screen.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe it.
But we'll see what they do because this guy's invincible. It seems like
Okay.
so. It's just gonna be more killing of
I-
teenagers and people that are in the
I
woods.
did kind of like the first one though. Like there's something about it that was interesting and different. And so maybe they make up for the missteps in the first one and this one. Although making it lighthearted is not, I think, the way to go. So we'll see.
No,
how it
because
goes.
they're kind of stuck. They're kind of stuck because the selling
Right.
point of the first one was to what turned a lot of people off, just the walking and the walking and the walking.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, if they
sure.
want to fix that, it's going to turn into your basic slasher movie, which is going to help anybody. So they're gonna. I
Okay.
am interested to see how they get out of this because there was a lot of criticism with
Yeah.
the walking part and just kind of like meandering. So we'll see how they fix it. You know, maybe it's a more traditional slasher, but then you're just gonna be like all the rest of them. You know, and we'll see. We'll see how
Yeah.
they do it.
It's a weird,
So I'm
weird,
interested.
weird
release.
dance they're gonna have to do here.
No release date on this one. It's still in post-production.
Okay.
He's got to edit more walking in, is what he's doing right now. Just editing more
Well, I
walking.
didn't. Yeah. See, I really didn't think there should be a sequel, so I'm not a fan of the idea of doing one. It almost. I hate to say it. Pedro said it was a little more lighthearted. It almost felt like a parody in the trailer while I was
Yeah, that's the
watching it.
vibe that
hope
I
they
got.
don't do that.
Well, we already have a movie we're gonna talk about. Two movies tonight that came off as parodies to me.
That's true.
Spoiler
All
alert.
right. Our next trailer, we talked about the teaser a few weeks ago, and here's the official trailer to Faces of Death.
Okay, this
Pedro,
one I
what'd
was
you think?
worried. I was worried because I was like, "There's
Uh-huh.
no way the original thing is gonna work. It's literally impossible, literally." But it
Right.
seems like it seems like it's gonna be very meta. It seems like it's gonna be some sort of
Yeah.
like killer that's kind of has them in a room and they have to watch this shit. Maybe for all we know, the killer's gonna throw them a tape of the original Faces of Death, and that's how he's torturing them. So it
I
seems like
think,
the movie it seems like the movie knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? So as long
yeah,
as we're there, we're gonna be. I thought they were actually gonna just do another Face of Death. I'm like, not in this. It's not gonna get over. It's like it's
Not gonna
impossible.
happen,
The
huh?
cat's out of the bag on that
yeah.
one. You know.
Yeah.
From what I
The original.
understand,
Go ahead.
from what I understand, the synopsis of the movie is somebody's recreating the kills from the originals movie and filming them and putting them on the internet.
Okay.
So I think
What
we
the
are
hell?
going to
Okay.
see, I think we are going to see clips of the original movie in the movie.
Huh.
The guy that falls into the alligator pit. We're gonna see that scene, and then somebody just
I
happens to have a
Probably.
mean,
camera with. Just don't show the monkey getting hit with a hammer, please.
I
And
hope
then they
my
start
bear,
using
I'm
the.
gonna get this gator to suck on my dong.
I can't believe I fell for those when I was a kid.
I know.
We all
You know
did. We all did.
the dead giveaway was that the narrator was named Dr. Francis B. Gross. If that pun didn't give it away to me as a kid, I don't know. I was like, come on, you know. But no, we all
What
ate
a
it up, like you
convenient
said,
name.
Lance. It was,
Yeah.
but yeah,
what'd you guys think?
no. Now that I saw the trailer, I'm excited for it. I'm not gonna go to the theater for it because that's
Yeah.
weird sitting with people that are. I'm gonna see it on on streaming, but I'm definitely gonna check it out.
That was my biggest takeaway. Was it was like in theaters on so and so, and I was like, man, I
Right.
don't know if this is like a theater movie.
Event movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. I don't know. I unless
If Brian puts
they
it on the
really
schedule, you guys have to go.
well, yeah, but unless they really like
Well,
up
not
the
according to
advertising
Lance.
budget and
Not
do
not
some-
if not if it's only playing in Disney Springs.
and like do something. They're gonna have to do something interesting with the marketing to get people into the
Okay.
theaters to see this, because I think like if this comes out in the theater next week, it's gonna fucking bomb, guaranteed.
You think so?
Well, I don't think this is shooting
Okay.
for 50, $100 million opening weekend.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus,
And
it's a
All right,
already
I'm-
got
I'm-
a little it's already got a little buzz to it because the teaser I guess was controversial because it got pulled off YouTube because it
What?
allegedly had clips that were considered too real for
Come
Mm,
on.
YouTube.
that
Dude, I'm
is
all
good
in. I'm all
marketing.
in, Brian.
Okay, all right. See, that's
That
what I'm
is,
talking
yeah, it is
about.
good marketing. Yeah, like smile. I'm all in, Brian. I'm all in, Brian, just for the nostalgia factor, because we couldn't wait to get our hands on the newest Faces of Death VHS and watch it when our parents didn't think we were watching it. So just for that alone, man, it's something anything called Faces of Death. I gotta see what this is all about. And so I've
Yeah.
got faith. I've got faith. I think it's going to be a good watch.
Now that I saw the trailer, I got faith too. I think it's not just gonna be a bunch of clips of people dying and shit. There's an actual story to this. So I'm
Right.
excited for it.
Yeah, I can't say I'm excited. I just hope it doesn't suck.
Yeah, there you go. That's
where
fair
I'm at.
enough.
hmm
Yeah, I'm looking at the IMDb synopsis. A woman employed by a website content moderator as a
Okay.
as a website content moderator comes across a series of violent videos reproducing death scenes from the film.
Okay. I'm
The
interested.
moderators.
I really am. I'm really interested in this one.
love the moderators. I'm permabanned from Reddit, by the way, because I called somebody a retard.
Uh-oh. That might
From
do
all
it.
of Reddit,
I don't know.
Damn.
I'm not sure how it works.
maybe just that subgroup, but I don't think you could ban for all of Reddit.
No, probably not.
All right, Faces of Death hits theaters April 10th. This did have the Shutter logo on it, so if you don't see it in theaters, I'm sure in a few months it'll be on Shutter.
I haven't had Shutter in a year, so that's not gonna help me any.
Sure, it'll
Oh, you'll be able to
I'm
weasel
gonna,
its
find it.
way over to
I'm gonna have
Amazon.
to I'm gonna have to rent it. Is what I'm gonna have to do.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Shutter, Pedro. I like it because you get AMC Shutter and IFC. So for me, it's a lot of bang for the buck. You know.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah,
the
that's one of the
least
ones.
expensive thing.
But with me, it was that you know how we all had to go through that whole like I guess you could say cord cutting, even though it's not cord cutting
Yeah.
anymore. I had to make a
Hmm.
decision, and Shutter was the one that had to go because it was like I don't really watch it, and
Yeah, I get it.
a lot of the originals were kind of like letting me down quite often too. Like they used to have good original Shutter movies,
Understandable.
and then they went through this streak where it's like they all sucked. I was like, I'm out, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Joe Bob Briggs, so I don't care.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
so
keeping that show going.
Well,
yeah,
and
they're
they've
milking
got a
it.
lot of old, real schlocky horror movies on there.
They do. They do.
Yeah, but I
All
still collect
right.
physical media, so that's not something you know
Mhm.
that's I probably have it already here in my house.
Yeah. On to our final trailer, Scary Movie 6 or just Scary Movie? You be the judge.
It
The
said
trailer
just
that
scary movie.
promises, yeah, on IMDb, it's got a poster saying Scary Movie 6.
Okay.
That
Hmm.
that was my
The
highlight of watch Scream 7 right here. This trailer that was the best part of my experience. It was
yeah, the
Nice.
trailer
what
promises to cross all lines because this will be R-rated.
and the Wayne brothers are back. That's the big
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they haven't been back since the second movie.
even the other one. What's the other ones? Marlon and
Sean,
Sean
Sean and
Wayans.
Marlon are the ones.
Sean, I miss Sean. I hadn't seen him in forever.
Yeah. Well, there's Damon
Yeah,
Wayans Jr., you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get Jim Carrey in there with that face.
You mean his
He'll be the
clone?
scariest part of the movie.
Jim Carrey's dead.
Thought that was supposed
no,
to be his clone.
I love this
Maybe.
trailer. I'm very excited. They were able to fit like 1,000 franchises into this trailer somehow, especially towards the last minute. They were just hitting you with one IP after another. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's what they
I
do.
like yeah, no, it was awesome. And I like how yeah, it's gonna be very, unpolitically correct. They had the whole pronoun joke right in the beginning.
Right?
Then they had the one about like, oh, all white people are supposed to be racist. Just give me a hug, and then they hug and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so they're not gonna fuck around. They
That's
and the Wayne's already said we're
they're
gonna go
swinging at
for it.
both
Like fuck
sides.
it.
I like that.
Yes, exactly. Um, and
I
so
like
yeah,
that
no, it looks
Keenan's
fun.
back as a writer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna
okay.
go half gay. Why not all gay? And he comes out wearing the cowboy, and then and the subway scene that mocking like the last one of the Scream movies with all the franchise, the characters, the IP characters. Your Leatherface, Michael Myers was in there, and so it was cool. I really like this one. It really is. I felt like it had a lot of heart. Like people that were made
Mm-hmm.
this film made it for horror fans, made
Yeah.
it for the fans of the first two movies, which are considered classics. And there is a story here because the Wayans brothers did lose this franchise to the studio, and
Right?
wasn't on good terms. And for a long time, I think Marlon said in an interview, he was like, "Look, we're the Wayans brothers. We'll let them fall on their face when they make the sequels that don't have nothing to do with us, and that's what
Right?
happened. They weren't as good, and then they came back to them. So they won in the end. But I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah, I kind of am too, actually. It feels like old school scary movie, I think that
Right?
it's
Right?
definitely got some nostalgia bait in there, but I think they might be able to pull it off, and if anybody can make it work, it's the Wayans brothers.
Lance?
It's kind of like Weird Al Yankovic, right? Like he doesn't do it so much anymore. He hasn't really come out with an original album in a while. But I'm a huge mark for parody. Like even all those terrible ones, right? Like Not Another Teen Movie and Disaster Movie and all those terrible, terrible
Well, they had a
parody
lot of
movies. I
those for a
still fucking
while,
laughed at them.
but they haven't done one in
They
a
were big
while.
for a while.
I think it's
Yeah,
I think
it's
we're
overdue,
due.
man.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Philip hit the nail right on the head. We're way overdue, and who better to bring it to us than the Wayans, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It used to be
Man,
the
I'm
Sucker
so all
Brothers
in.
back in the day, but now it's the Wayans brothers.
I hope it's
That's
good,
right.
man. We hadn't had a great comedy in a while.
We really haven't.
That's true.
And we gotta support this one because they said if this is a hit, then they're gonna make White Chicks 2 and Don't Be a Menace 2.
yes. White Chicks is
Ah,
one of our
you guys
favorite
all right?
movies.
There you go.
Yeah, no, but and I like when Anna Faris has the Jamie Lee Curtis thing going from the latest Halloween movie, and she's all like traumatized with the
Yeah.
wacky hair. That was pretty funny,
Right?
But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of little Easter eggs all over these movies. If you're like a real hardcore horror fan,
And from what I understand, and there's still a lot more that they're parodying that didn't make it in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
oh, of course, yeah,
I hope. Yeah. I want to see the whole movie in the
All
trailer.
right. This hits theaters June 5th.
Summer
All
season,
right.
okay.
And,
Summer blockbuster.
and that is the final trailer.
All right. On to some listener feedback. This week we shine the podcast spotlight on Booze and Buds, but like BOOS, not like BOOZE. Booze and Buds. It sounds like my Saturday night. A horror comedy podcast. Fantastically examines horror movies and stories with a drink in hand and Aunt Mary waiting in the wings. Okay, there you go. Double
There
meaning.
you go. Philip's Saturday night.
Whether you're a horror fan
Or Monday night. Or Wednesday night. Or
right now.
Tuesday afternoon.
Whether you're a horror fan or just in it for some laughs and thrills, Booze and Buds is bound to be your new go-to listen. So grab some booze and your bud and let's talk horror. I like it.
Nice.
That's clever. I like it. All right. Let's see. In regards to Get Out, Maxon Saxo, that's got to be a fake name, says great film.
I was gonna say, is this the same person that always says great film?
No, that's a classic.
That's Michael
Oh,
Arnaz
okay.
says classic.
Maxon Saxo. That's like a porn name.
Maybe.
Pedro says, how come the audience never has feedback on the show itself? The feedback.
Oh shit! You Pearl Harbor me with this one, Lance. What the fuck?
No. The feedback you guys get, no
I-
one ever talks about the show. There's a lot of inside jokes on the show, like Night Swim, that's not horror, presenting counter arguments to our opinion, but no one ever talks about that.
Let me take over really quick,
Yeah.
Philip.
All
I
right.
told first of all, Lance, I told him off the record, and then he throws it as a you know.
Oh.
But that's cool because I was gonna
Fair game.
I was gonna bring it up anyway. So yeah, no, that was my question because we want the listeners to let us know that we want to interact with them. You know what I'm saying? And it's important that we get
Yes.
feedback pertaining to the show, not just talking about movies or so if anybody's listening and just write some comments on the page, the Facebook page, and tell us how we're doing, who you don't like, who you like. I don't care. We're all open to the feedback.
Yeah, I'll
That
get
way
some
we-
hate
that
mail.
way we
That's
know-
how that goes.
that way we know that's okay.
No.
Though. That it's all about bringing out an emotion. That's all. That's what this show's about. So yeah, that's what I would like, because it seems like we don't get that kind of feedback. It's just always about other movies and stuff like that. So yeah. So if you guys have feedback, please share it. Even that guy that we're always clowning on, the one that says all these movies are classic, defend yourself, whatever your name is.
Right on.
And so yeah,
Maxon Saxon.
but I do have
Saxo.
but I do have other questions that I do wonder about this show, and it was just in my head, in my mind.
All right.
You guys might not even know the answer to this because you guys been doing it for so long but why do you guys always thank the person that did the design and also because it's so unusual. There's no other podcast that does that.
Really?
What is you guys?
Okay.
You guys have a whole shtick, right? We want to thank
Sure.
so what's the person that
Yeah,
does
yeah,
the
yeah.
design
Or
and
Design
and then
people,
Steve, you guys
and
always thank
intro, the
Steve.
people that have done stuff for us.
Right, but it's like, is that gonna be forever? Like,
I don't know.
no, because
Forever.
I've never seen it. I've never seen that with other
Yeah.
podcasts. It was just a question because you guys don't. Who came up with the theme, the intro song? That's a pretty cool song. Where
That
do you
was
guys get that one
Steve.
from?
That's Steve.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's,
okay, well,
that's
then I guess-
Carlton, man.
So yeah, but and then another thing too. I think you guys have been around a long time, which is great. You know, I feel like sometimes you guys don't honor your own history like you should. Because I
Okay.
think you guys are coming up on the 10-year anniversary, I think. If not
Amen.
already.
That's
Which is
crazy.
amazing. And it's like, you know, it would be, I mean, I know we're all busy and it's probably not going to happen, but in a perfect world, it would be nice if you guys got some audio clips from the past, you know, and you know, just kind of play them on that anniversary show. Because it's very, I don't know, I think honoring your history, especially now that you guys have such an archive, it's important. You know, it gets other people interested. It's a good marketing tool. But yeah, I mean, but again, we're all busy, and it seems like it's like we're all just surviving the week, right? Let's get through this show, and then by the time the next show is like, we gotta get through that show, and before you know it, it's 10 years past. So yeah, so those were
Just
my
like
questions.
that.
Yeah, those were my. But I love the show. I'm a fan.
Pedro-
Everyone knows. I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Pedro,
so I'm always.
Well, man, we
I have
appreciate
trouble
it, dude.
remembering
I-
what
you're
movies
on
we've
the
already
show.
reviewed.
No, but I'm a huge fan of you guys. I've been getting upset at Lance Lady in my own head. I haven't told them, but man, you upload those shows faster, man, because I need them. You know, I need my fix of the horror returns when I'm not on here. So yeah, but you know,
Oh,
it's
man,
awesome that you guys have
appreciate
been
that.
doing this for 10 years now. It's a long time. Most podcasts give up in like a year. All those podcast spotlights that you guys do, guaranteed,
Mhm.
maybe like 1% has had 10 years, you know, maybe not, who knows, but it's kudos to you guys because it's hard to do this weekly. It's hard, and also you guys never even miss a week. Somehow you just get it done. There's never like a best of horror returns, like a lazy ass best of.
Oh, I know.
Um,
But there's
Like a
there's
Howard
always
Stern.
weeks where I'm like, oh fuck, man, I gotta do this.
yeah,
I
but there's
can almost
flexibility with the days.
guarantee. I can almost guarantee that a best of episode filling in for a regular episode will probably never happen.
Well, because then we're gonna have
Okay.
to like edit together the best of. It's easier just.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
But at least we get to take some time off and hang out with the guys. You know, that's sort of
That's right.
the good
But
part
I feel like
about
if
it.
you guys ever need like a best of, like I think the tournament, the March Madness tournaments, because they're evergreen,
Those are
right?
fun.
They're not time sensitive. They're not time
Yeah.
sensitive, so you could always throw those in there if you guys are in a bind to cover for that week. But yeah, no, I'm again big fan, and just little questions that I had. It's just very unique that you guys always thank the same person. Anyways, but they deserve
Well,
it. I'm
I
not saying
That's
they
what's
don't,
written on the page.
And another reason I think there'll always be an episode every week because I think we've accumulated what I think is a great roster of
Mhm.
people that'll always be willing to fill in for somebody.
Yeah. So
That's cool,
anytime,
yeah, for sure.
anytime one of us has to duck out or something, we always got some backups.
Yeah.
Nez is back
That's
on the
cool,
show.
man.
What's up, man?
Well, if isn't a regular show, you got 4 other shows that Brian and I do. So
Also
it's-
true.
Yeah,
There's always-
no
there's
shit,
always
man.
plug away, Nez. See, that's what I'm saying. Plug away, Nez. They got the wrestling show, which is good. I listen to it all the time.
Yep.
You know, they got the action returns. You know, we don't talk about Saddle Up anymore. But anyways, they got the other. What's the other show you guys got?
Remember I said about Hate Man?
I said wrestling returns.
I'm ready
action
for
returns.
I'm ready
Oh,
for
so-
Amityville Horror to come back.
Yeah,
We're working on
we
it.
got Street Fiends and Frightful Reflections when Brian and I just pick some random horror movie and do commentary on it.
yeah.
So we got those. So we got action and
The
we got
Amity-
Street Fiends and wrestling.
The
coming.
Amityville Horror Show has been renamed the Amityville Returns. I will let that one out there.
No.
Oh,
Nice. All right.
And it'll never
Well, I'll
end
take
because
you-
there's so bunch of movies like that. Amityville's.
I'll tell you guys. Speaking for myself, my 2 biggest influences. The reason I've decided to get into podcasting, Binge cast, obviously, right? Brian, you know all about the binge
Hmm.
cast.
That's how we
And
met.
quite frankly, this dude here, Nez, man, I remember listening to Jesse's show back in the day. Nez would come on with the native side with Nez. And I'm like, this motherfucker knows his fucking horror movies. And I'm like, God damn, I want to be like that when I grow up. So, yeah,
Yeah,
much love to
shit.
you, Nez, man. Seriously.
It's been over 10 years for me now that
Yeah.
once I started doing all this, well, just my solo show, and East Society will roll up on 10 in September. So,
Yeah, that's
and then
crazy.
however long we've been doing this, and to see it spawn off into all these other shows that Brian and I do. But even with the little mini things we did and the bonus episodes we've knocked out. I mean, Brian and I, we've done a lot. I don't even know how much. It's so many. I don't know where we're at. I mean, what is it? Over 1,000 now episodes for the horror return
Damn.
within the network. Within the network.
I think
Lot of
we're
material.
about to hit 1,000.
Yeah, it's gotta because the horror returns by itself is like at five something. So
That's fucking bonkers.
yep. But
Well,
anyways, go on with
Yeah,
the
that's
continue
on
with the
that note,
feedback.
yeah, on that note, we're gonna open it
That
up.
was my feedback for the show.
Appreciate it, man. That was actually really good. But yeah, send us your feedback on the show itself. You can go to the Facebook page, any of our socials, or email us at thehorrorreturns@gmail.com. We'll be sure to read it on the air. Agree with us, bust our balls, or even help us create a new in joke we can keep running. We want you to be a part of the show. All right. And
but
Eddie, good.
there's only 650 episodes in the network.
You
God, it seems
forget
like
Well,
we
we
have.
had some.
we had to take a lot down.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
they're being uploaded little by little,
Oh,
re-uploaded too.
Slowly.
okay. I was gonna say, man, I
Universal
thought
got
we were
us.
over 1,000.
Yeah.
Ah,
All
all right,
right.
never mind. Continue.
Eddie Fright says Horror Returns. Fright Tech Pictures is an independent horror company that has been producing genre films for over 2 decades. Our first feature, Hell Week, streamed on Netflix in 2010, followed by Voodoo Rising, and then Scarred, featuring the original Jason R.A. Lehman. We later released Mother Krampus 2, which was ranked among the top 3 Krampus films, and The Curse of Lilith Ratchet that got distributed through Family Video and Walmart. Additional releases include St. Patrick's Day, The Slough Awakens, and Bite. Our
I think
most
I seen that one and I didn't know how to pronounce it either.
yeah, that's a weird word.
We still don't know.
Our most recent film, The Melonheads, is based on an urban legend.
What the hell?
The movie sold out back-to-back theatrical screenings and received local media coverage twice on Channel 3 News and twice on Channel 5.
Damn.
All of our films are streaming now on Tubi and other streaming services such as Roku and YouTube, along with Amazon. Looking forward to speaking with you guys. That sounds awesome.
Nice. All right. Yeah, sound like we may have another guest. Speaking of which, you guys remember Dick Diamond, the Killer Surfboard movie director? He
No.
reached
Is
out
he
to us a
coming
few
back?
weeks ago. Y'all, yeah, no, you guys remember that? It's about the Killer Surfboard.
The Killer
No.
All right.
Surfboard?
Yeah,
I
I
did
don't
not
think
see the Killer
weren't
Surfboard.
we supposed to get a screener?
We are, and I think we're gonna have guests on a future show. I'm working on that right now.
All right.
Speaking of
Dick
screeners,
Diamond,
someone
huh?
sent me
Okay.
that last one.
You don't need a killer surfboard. There's just sharks. That sounds good, man. We'll check it out. That's it for feedback. Intro and logos from Steve from the Geeks.
There
Natsulani
you
with the
go.
original skull artwork. There it is.
There you go.
Go to the
There you go.
website.
There it is. Steve the filmmaker.
Yeah. Go to the website, www.thehorrorreturns.com, to find all of our junk and t-shirts and stuff, which are awesome. Or check out Patreon. Become a Patreon patron. There you go. We'll
I
let you
like that
pick.
Halloween 3 one. That's the one I'm gonna get. I'm waiting for
Yep.
a sale, but I'm gonna
Oh,
get that Halloween 3 one.
it is a
That one's
cool one.
nice. The
Yeah.
horror. Yeah, I like that one.
Dude, Steve's got some great designs, man. He just like draws shit and throws it up there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, but we'll let you pick the movies for a future show at any amount, and for $5 or more a month, also pick a commentary for a future bonus show. It helps us keep the lights on and just keep the show going. I mean, let's be honest, we'll do it at a loss anyway. We always have, but what's up, man? Appreciate it. All right, on to featured attractions. It's Meta Week at the Horror Returns. We'll start with a movie that I did not know existed, Detention, from 2011. As a copycat killer named after the movie villain Cinderella stalks stalks the student body at Grizzly Lake High School, a group of co-eds band together to survive while serving detention. Director is Joseph Kahn, also known for Bodied and the music video for Taylor Swift's Bad Blood. Okay.
Oh, that explains so much.
I don't think I've seen the video. Writers are Joseph Kahn and Mark Palermo. Joseph Kahn has said the most expensive sequence in the movie is the circular tracking shot around various characters in the library, showing the passage of time by portraying different music eras. This is because
That's my favorite scene in the movie.
I know. This is because
Was
the
it?
music licensing for these songs costs so much. That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah. But I love that scene.
All right. Well, Pedro, you want to start us out with Detention?
Look, Detention is a movie that was made for its time. It's from 2011. I got it right here. See, I bought it many years ago, actually, because it's on DVD. I saw it in the movie theater when it came out. And
I don't remember
it's
this movie coming out.
It's one. It was like a small film. It was like
Yeah.
you know, like Silent Night, Deadly Night got a theatrical last year. It's kind of like that. It wasn't really hyped up. But I like this movie because if you're like a horror fan, not only a horror fan, like if you're like a fan of those 80s like teen comedies and stuff like that, like there's so many Easter eggs on here, you know, and it kind of rewards you for being a fan of that genre. Now the story's a little convoluted, but it knows what it is though, and I really like that. It's not it never promotes itself as being this serious movie. It's a satire, and it's a satire of older movies. And so I like a lot of the tropes that they use right here. They got the stereotypical tropes of like high school life, you know, the jock, the nerd, all that stuff. And I think what's gonna make or break this movie for people is the comedy. If the comedy doesn't hit for you, then it's gonna get annoying really fast. If it does hit for you, then you know you're gonna enjoy the movie. The jokes did hit for me back in 2011, which is a different person than I am now. I'm not that person anymore. So I rewatched it right before we came on here. I had some time, so I threw it on really quick. It's not the movie that I remembered from back then, but I still enjoyed it. You know, like I said, I really enjoyed that scene where they're playing the different music when they get that one guy he's been in detention since 1998, and they just show him like, oh, who are you?
19 years.
Yeah, and that's kind of like the story takes over. It hits like the third act at that point because he kind of has a lot of exposition, but and then they start playing all those different songs. Like, that's a pretty cool scene. And then you know it has like a lot of the actors before they blew up, right? It has Josh Hutcherson before with the movie that got him big. What's it called? Hunger Games. Right before, like on the cusp.
Future Man.
Yeah,
that's right. Well, that's later. He's on the downswing now, I think. So that's later in his career. It has like Dane Cook hadn't blown up yet either, right? Like he was on the cusp as well. Like he's kind of like
I think he was the draw, kind of like the dude who showed up, you know,
right?
So they would have a name in it.
Yeah, I think that was like the big cameo.
What happened to Dane
well, I mean,
Cook? Where the fuck is he?
Haven't seen him.
Trying to get work.
He's still alive?
Yeah, I think he's one. I don't know. I think he's one of those guys that leans a certain way politically, and I think they just kind of, you know how that's going for a lot of people right now.
Oh,
Did he
So-
get
really? I
canceled?
didn't even know Dane Cook had politics.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, but he did disappear. And then his face got
Well,
all like Jim Carrey weird.
I know he
was
went broke
he was
because he
Did
let
he?
his
stealing
from what
jokes.
what I understand, yeah, he was stealing jokes, and then I
Oh,
guess he
that's
let
right. That
his
was another
Uh-oh.
thing.
he
Yeah.
let his brother handle his finances.
Oh shit. That's never a good thing.
Yeah, that probably wasn't smart.
At least it didn't go
Oh.
full Selena.
Yeah, but no, but anyways, so yeah, no, for a movie that's for its time, I've seen it a couple times. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. It has a lot of inside jokes. I think the story's pretty clever. Again, if the jokes don't hit, and this movie's gonna suck for you, it all falls on the jokes, on the comedy. And the acting was pretty good. So I would give this movie, I'll say my rating later, but I enjoyed it.
All right. Nez, what do you think? You seen this one?
I didn't see it, so go ahead. No.
Okay.
This is waiting for Scream 7.
Brian?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for the most part. It kind of took a downturn when it got into the time travel stuff because it got a little too wacky for me. But I like the mix in the early 2000s and the 90s stuff. A lot of the 90s stuff was where I was laughing, especially the one girl
Yeah.
who we find out later is the mom in the daughter's
Mhm.
body. But I like how
That's
she only
right.
talked in 90s terms.
She's got the CNC
Yep.
Music Factory thing going. I loved it.
Yeah.
They did like a little Freaky Friday thing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Freaky Friday. That's the movie.
she's like nailing the routines at the talent show, and everybody's like, yeah, she really did her research.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it really drops off for me when it gets into the time travel stuff because it just kind of gets all jumbled up, and I kind of don't know what's really happening and what's really going on. My favorite scene is the detention scene with all the different time periods of music. I think that was done really well.
Mhm.
But yeah, nothing really much more to say than what Pedro said.
It's a jumbled mess though, especially towards the end. It gets really like jumbled up.
Yeah. It's hard to understand why things are happening the way that they're happening. But also, does it really matter?
I mean,
Yeah, like the movie. The
then
movie presents itself as very low stakes. It's obvious that it's not going to take itself seriously very early on. As a matter of fact, like the first scene, you know that it's going to be a very silly comedy, and so there's no stakes. So towards the end, when it gets jumbled up with the time travel stuff, you kind of tune out because there's no stakes. So it's like this is just one big cartoon. And once that happens, I could see why a lot of people would have a problem with it.
There you go. That was a good description. Lance, what do you think?
To me, it was jumbled up from Jump Street, man. I don't know. This didn't click with me at all. To me, the comedy all fell flat. I didn't laugh. I don't think I laughed at a single joke. That brilliant scene you guys are talking
surprising.
about, that mastermind David Fincher, William Friedkin scene there, that where
Yes.
they're going through the different time periods, and you got the one kid that's there the whole time. I can't figure out why. Was he a ghost, or why was he there the whole time?
Because he was
did you watch the movie?
I don't know. I don't know.
he got I can't even remember why he got detention for 19 years, but that's what happened.
All right. Well, I didn't care for the villain. I thought the mask was ridiculous. I thought that all the little meta in jokes, none of them really hit for me. The Wayans brothers, these dudes ain't. I'll put it that way. I just nothing
Well, this
hit
is not
for
a
me in
parody
this,
movie.
man. But it felt like it. It felt like
It
it was
sort
trying
of
to be
is.
one, Brian, for some reason.
It's like
it
a
was
satire
making
more
fun
than
of
a
all the
parody, which is
movies,
kind of
like with all the movie posters and the Stab 1 and Stab 2 and
The Fly.
man,
Huh?
I don't know. Truthfully,
You don't
a
like
lot of
The
this
Fly
I don't
guy?
even
Stab
remember.
1 and Stab 2. You mean Scream?
I'm saying it was trying to be like that. Was to me, I don't know. Look, the CGI fire was some of the worst CGI fire I've ever seen. The time travel
Maybe
stuff
you're
is
more so than the
ridiculous.
next movie we're gonna talk about. I don't know about that.
So what are we in the
We'll
Scream
get
7
there
already?
Hold on.
Oh,
We'll get
yeah.
there. We'll get there. We'll get there. The little Iron Man suit thing where the digital?
I was on the floor busting up during that scene.
I'm
what is
glad
this
you were,
movie
man.
called?
I'm glad somebody got something out of
Detention.
this movie because I'll never watch this one again.
One more. What was
Enough
that called
said
again? I'm
for
sorry.
me.
Detention.
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 You've probably seen it, Nez.
Yeah, it came out like 16, like a long time ago, 2011.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't hate it.
Philip
I
dug
thought
it.
it
Yeah,
wasn't that
of course, Philip dug it.
But I like the comedy in it. Like when she starts rattling off in the 90s terms, like it was silly and stupid, but
Ugh.
it was funny.
you didn't like when they cooked the cute. See, this is because this is kind of like my generation. I was in high school in the 90s.
Yeah.
And
Right.
at least where I grew up, like all these girls were just pregnant. They were just pregnant. It was in the
Good time
90s.
that year.
High school girls were pregnant. Okay, that's how it
right,
happened.
right.
And Dane Cook accuses the girl of being pregnant. He's like he gives her like a little lecture of like being pregnant, and then she's like, "I'm not
Yeah.
pregnant," and then he's like, "Get off the carbs." That made me laugh. That was funny to me. Look at Lance. We're laying an egg with Lance tonight. That's what I'm seeing here.
And I kind of like Dane Cook. He had that little time period where he was really hot, and I thought he was fun. Waiting is one of my favorite movies.
I like that movie. Yeah.
From Under
That wasn't
Cheese.
him. That was Deadpool.
He was
No,
the
he was
girl.
Ryan Gosling. No, that was Ryan Gosling vehicle, but Dane Cook was in it.
Dane Cook was in
He
the
was
back.
he was in Waiting.
Yeah, he's one of the cooks.
He was
Yeah.
the cook.
He was one of the
Is he
cooks?
the
I
guy?
just
Is
remember-
he the guy who kept putting the pubic hairs in the food?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
remember.
Yeah.
Almost had
Oh,
to change
okay. I
to
just
the
remember-
10-second rule.
I just remember
had, like,
Andy
the-
Milonakis.
He had like the
Yeah,
bandana on his
Andy
head with the nose
Milonakis,
ring.
Yeah.
Luis Guzman
That
was in it. Yeah, they had a good cast.
And that one funny lady that was in Meet the Fockers or whatever that one was called.
That's right.
Robert
She's
De Niro's
hella funny
wife?
and everything. No, it was Dustin Hoffman and Babs's maid or cook or
Oh
something.
yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The one that had
Who was in it?
at the end when she in Waiting when
Right.
she pulled up her skirt and had all the lint and all that downstairs in her bush, whatever her name is.
See, that's a comedy that Lance likes right there. Waiting.
I'd rather watch Waiting. I can tell you that.
I'm watching the trailer for this. I did see this.
It's
I knew you
super
would-
silly.
Yeah, I figured
is
you
a
had, Nez.
silly-
It's
Yeah.
real forgettable, man.
It is a
It-
silly
yeah.
and stupid movie,
it's
but it's kind of
real
fun.
forgettable.
I don't remember it, but I'm watching this trailer. I did see this. Somebody
And,
might
like-
have brought it to work, and we just had it on.
Yeah, a very young Josh Hutcherson, and I'm like,
Right.
man, he can pull this off, dude. Hopefully, he keeps going. Like I liked him in that. What was that comedy series that he was in? The Future
one?
Future
Future
Man.
Man?
Future Man.
Yeah,
I think
Future
he's
Man.
funny in Future Man.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Where he
That
played
was good.
Futterman.
Yeah. So yeah, this was the one where I sent you guys the GIF, and I'm like, you know what? Not bad.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
meant the Scream movie. All right.
No. Yeah, I'll
Dane-
watch this
Dane
one
Cook-
all day rather than the Scream movies. To be honest with you, I've never been a huge Scream fan to begin
Yeah,
with.
it's
Though,
fair
so.
enough.
Dan Cook's best movie is Employee of the Month. That movie's hell.
Yeah.
Employee of the Month. That was a good one. Is that Jessica? Is Jessica Alba in that one?
No, Jessica
Jessica
Simpson
Simpson and Pedro
Oh,
from
I prefer
yeah,
Jessica
Napoleon
Alba,
Dynamite.
but you know.
from Napoleon.
But he's in one with Jessica
That-
Alba at some point, I think.
That was
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That was the
Dating.
one
He
where
was
he
a
was
big-
just banging chicks the whole movie.
Oh yeah,
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, he was a big deal. He was a big deal there for a while, then he just fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Started stealing jokes, and that got him.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it.
Him and Carlos
yeah, he just
Mencia.
like disappeared.
Yeah.
Carlos, he's making a comeback. He's starting to do more shows. I see.
Is he? Because see, I know that I know that's why Mencia fell off because he was stealing jokes. I don't think I heard that from Dan Cook.
Well,
from Joe
he's
Rogan, which is
finally
double
Yeah.
whammy.
he's finally admitted it and
Double
accepted
whammy.
instead of making excuses about it.
Who, Mencia?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He owned it, huh?
That'll work. I mean, he's a funny guy. Anyway, all right. Scores on Detention. Pedro,
I'm gonna go 6 on 10.
6. Brian,
6.5.
right. Lance,
I can't go 1. I was going to go 1,
Ouch.
but I can't because I don't remember enough of the movie to fairly do that. But
oh, this was better.
it's
than
not that bad. It's a 2. Yeah, you're right. It's a 2.
All
It's
right.
not
Okay.
horrible. It's a 2.
What?
I'm gonna,
I don't remember it at all. So, but
I'm
I don't
gonna go 6. I think it was funny. I had a good time with this one.
Okay.
I don't think I hated it, or I would have remembered that, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it is definitely forgettable. I'll give it that. All right. On to the brand new Scream 7. We've got opinions on this movie. When a new Ghostface killer emerges in the town where Sidney Prescott has built a new life, her darkest fears are realized as her daughter becomes the next target. Director is Kevin Williamson, also known for Teaching Mrs. Tingle. That
The
sounds
only movie
dirty.
he's done, by the way, hint, as far as the kind of job he was gonna do.
Right.
Writers are Kevin Williamson with Guy Busick and James Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt? What? I don't know.
Yeah, he's a writer. He's a big shot writer. But and the other guy is part of the Radio Silence guys, so some of that carried over.
That makes sense. Okay.
Kevin Williamson convinced Nev Campbell to consider returning, and Nev Campbell convinced Kevin Williamson to direct it. Oh.
Pulling back the bank truck by Spyglass convinced both of them, dude. That's a bullshit story
No
right there.
shit.
Yeah, because
that's
if you
a good
notice, there was a conflict with pay with her not returning to the last one. But if you see the
Oh,
budget
that's right.
is almost twice the amount
Right.
of the last one.
Oh.
Yeah, and they try to get cute with the throwaway line, trying to talk about that, how she sat out part 6.
Yeah, I unfortunately caught that line too, Pedro.
After like the 5th time, I was like, oh, okay, we get it.
All right. Nez, you've been patiently waiting. You want to start us out?
It was all right. I mean, I didn't even like the last one that I
to say, man.
the last one that I loved was the last one David Arquette was in. Spoiler alert. But
Okay.
the one he was in. That was the last one that I enjoyed. The one in New York, it was okay.
That one sucked. The one in New York
This
sucked.
one,
Yeah, forgettable.
This one, good to see Nev Campbell come back. I love her.
But was it?
But it was nothing new. It's just the same story over and over again.
Yeah.
Nev, someone's gonna come. Somebody new is coming and trying to kill you for however many years. When did the first one come out? Was that
97.
89 or
96.
96.
Wes Craven. Rest in peace.
I'm like, God,
90
yeah,
something.
rest in peace. I was like, damn, man. I mean, how many more do we need? But of course, we're gonna keep seeing them.
When is she gonna be the killer? That's got to be the final chapter. Scream the final chapter. She's the killer. I mean, she has
snaps.
to be.
You
Right.
just
How many people
spoiled
have
the
tried
movie
to-
for half the listeners, Pedro.
It's
How
too
many different
obvious
people
of
have
an
tried to
answer.
kill her?
Yeah, I know.
There's been
Like,
over
she's
10
got the
people that have
worst
been trying to
luck,
kill her.
man.
There's always multiple
but-
killers, but
Nez,
Always
that's
multiple killers.
one of the problems with this movie, though, is because of what you're saying. Like, she's not even really
Right.
tripping on that. Like, she answers the call,
Uh-uh.
and this is not spoilers. We'll get into spoilers. This is not spoilers. This is just
That was in
like-
the
like
trailer, Pedro.
the first call. She answers it, and then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Like this
I
very
know.
threatening message, and she's like, okay, whatever. Like, I've been through this before. Like, even the character is tired of this
Right.
shit. You know?
Even she's exhausted. Yeah.
And
I'm like, and who answers the phone if you don't know the number? I never. Well, I don't answer the phone anyway. But I'm just like, really?
Right.
I'm
That's
like,
also one of my
man.
rules. If it's important, they're gonna leave me a message. I don't answer no fucking unknown
Agreed.
call.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. So
No, but you
I
know
was
what's even
just,
weird is that wasn't an unknown call. Didn't it say Woodboro? Like it said Wood on
Yeah.
the
Yes,
phone,
the
and it's like
town.
you're still
Yeah.
gonna fucking pick up. You're gonna pick up with
Right.
But anyways, that's
I
yeah.
was. It just wasn't. It was okay. I mean, the kills I enjoyed. There was one that was pretty gruesome, but
Right.
it was just
I agree.
the exact same thing as the last 10 movies or however many we've had.
Right. Right.
So I'm just like, other than I'm just like, I'm surprised they continually make this ghost face costume. I mean,
Yeah, it
this
should be
should have
illegal to
been,
buy one of those. Like, why isn't it
yeah,
legal
it
to
should be
just buy one?
discontinued
In this
now.
universe, no kidding.
I'm like,
That should
man,
be a dead giveaway, Pedro. Like they should,
That's right.
if you buy one of these, you should be watched. They should be following you around, right?
and this is just a nitpick. The actual cloak that Ghostface wears, it looks all
Uh-huh.
sparkly at times. I've never
It's always
seen
been like
ones in
that.
the. I know, but I've never seen them in the store like that. I've just seen just straight black.
Well,
And
that's
that's
Like
one's a
why.
I've
real
never
they're not
replica when he buys
authentic.
his.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's
like, what
like
the
it's
hell?
like if you're buying if you're buying 12 pallets of fertilizer, you might be on a watch list, right? In this universe, if you buy a ghost face mask, you should be on the watch list.
And I want to know, do they just roll in the spirit and buy these, or do they make these masks and
I
the
don't
cloaks
know.
for the movie?
They should have the
Probably
scary
buy 'em
movie
off.
mask in the
It's a
next
good
Scream movie.
question.
Like they should have like the scary movie, the smiley one, in the next one. Fuck it, because
You
they're
think
gonna
they
make
will?
the. No, I don't think they could do that. But the thing is, I think that we have a next one coming next year because it made $1 billion.
Already?
I
did?
mean,
This one did?
it made yeah, it made 90
Yeah,
million worldwide.
What?
I was gonna say, Phil, you were wrong again.
I
Last
thought
week you
made
said
90
nobody was gonna
mil.
give a shit about this movie.
And
Yeah.
why was this in IMAX? I didn't. I'm glad I didn't pay. I'd have been Superman if I
Right,
paid the
right.
IMAX price. I was like, there was no need for this movie to be in IMAX.
Well, something had to be on IMAX. You can't just have them off. Like, so I guess say, fuck it. This week we're gonna throw Scream 7 in it.
Oh, well, I was thinking that when Weapons came out too. I was like, why is this in IMAX?
Hmm.
But that ending was glorious. It was in IMAX on that big screen. But I mean, but overall, I mean, it was the exact same movie as the past few. And Nev, she just ages like fine wine. She didn't get all. She doesn't
Yeah, I'm glad.
have
I'm glad.
her.
Like Nev Campbell's accepting the reality of life, and she's aging
Yeah.
gracefully. You can't
Mhm.
say the same thing about Courtney Cox though, who seemed like I thought she had. I thought she had the Scream
She got
mask
the
for a
Jim
while.
Carrey
Couple scenes there.
treatment.
No shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
we were
like, is
talking
that Jim
shit
Carrey
about-
or is that Courtney Cox?
Yeah, we're talking about shit about Jim Carrey's face, and it's nothing compared to Courtney Cox. That looks like a sex doll of Courtney Cox.
I mean, I love her. I mean, nothing against anyone that does that to yourself. I mean, do what
Definitely
you want,
something
you know,
against. Stop fucking with your face, ladies. I don't care if you're old. You look like a fucking alien. Quit it.
Nev Campbell
huge
is
in
doing it
South
the right
Korea.
way.
Oh, no,
Is
that's
it?
beautiful. I saw her at Texas Frightmare one year too.
Yeah.
She's not that tall. So I thought I was like, God damn, and she's beautiful, even like in person. I was just walking by her, but yeah, this movie, I paid full price too. It should have been matinee.
Uh-oh.
But,
Damn.
yeah,
How much is full
I
price?
was-
$22 now? Is how much is full price now? I'm
Well, not
I'm an
here.
A-lister, so I don't pay full price, but
It's
How much is-
prices are probably higher because you're down in the LA area.
yeah, it's
not
$22 over here.
$22? Just regular
Yeah, for-
movie?
For a regular movie, yeah.
To see
Oh,
this.
no, it's like half that, maybe 12. if
11? Okay.
No, that's our
that.
matinee
$22.
prices.
Oh my God. That's crazy. It was like that
Yeah,
when I went
for-
to New York. It was $25
laser.
when I saw Gravity. I was like, hell no. But yeah, this movie, it was okay. It was nothing
Okay.
to write home about.
Naz, what did
Fair
you think
enough.
of the reveal? The worst reveal of all time. What did you think about that? Without saying it yet, because we're not in spoilers, but what did you think of the reveal?
I didn't. Well, we all know in these films there's multiple killers. It's never just one person.
Typically, yeah.
one that came walking on the screen, I was like, all right, I know who that is.
Right,
So
right.
Really?
it was,
Okay.
yeah, it was the other one that I was like, oh, okay. But one popped on the screen. I was like, huh, really? But
Yeah.
Lance, who was it? Just you and I who met that person, or was Phil there? It was
Yeah,
at Texas
yeah, we
Frightmare.
yeah, we met that person at Texas Frightmare.
Yeah, awesome,
That person
awesome
was really
person.
cool. That person gave us
Yeah,
a soundbite.
yeah, really cool. But I mean, I was like, oh, really? But I was just like, the reveal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, when you watch these movies, you're watching everybody, and you're trying to figure out who it is. And then you got to go into the why. But I don't know. This one didn't seem like they really thought about it. But I
No,
don't
they
know.
didn't. And then there's a this movie's just lazy. It's lazy. There's this weird scene where there's a guy in a truck that is supposed to be a red herring, but why is he doing that in the truck? Like, what the fuck's his
Right.
problem? And it makes no sense. Um, and then like Sydney runs like a marathon trying to get from where she's at to her house, and there's like no, the
I
town's dead, completely dead. Oh shit, no, that's not a spoiler, right? I didn't bust the
No.
lance.
not really.
And so
Well, they
it's
did
like
it
it's
in all
just
the other ones.
ridiculous, huh?
They did it in all the other ones with a curfew. But I
Yeah, but
mean,
it is
that I was kind of like, I've been places where there is curfews, and there's still a hell of people running around.
Of course
So
there are, man. Especially cops, right?
I mean, during pandemic, during the lockdown, when everyone was supposed to stay in the house, everybody was still
I know.
outside. But it's
We
Hollywood.
No,
were.
this
I was one of
the
them.
right. I thought I was watching a scary movie for a while. That's how much of a parody this came off.
I
There's a
really did
scene.
too, man.
There's a scene, right? There's a scene in this movie. Again, no spoilers. Just ridiculous.
Right?
Where the cops they check the house and they don't even. It's
Right?
literally it takes them 2 seconds. Oh, it's all clear, and it's like later on there's the consequences for them not doing it right. But I'm like, is that bad writing? Like they literally go in a like they bust a little U-turn around the rooms. They don't check that, and they're like, it's clear. But it's one shot. Like it's not even like there's no time lapse of them checking this. It's like it's ridiculous. And it's I don't know. That shit was pissing me off.
Right.
But there's
Yeah.
other things that
What's
piss me off
happened
even
to
more.
Kevin Williamson, guys? I mean,
Well,
he
what
used to be
happened to him?
really
He
good.
was never
Remember?
as a writer, but not as a director. He's
Original
only done
script.
one
No,
movie.
writer. I'm talking about as a writer because original that TV show, The Following, was really good. The one with Kevin Bacon. You guys remember that one with
Yeah, oh
Oh
Nicole?
yeah,
shit, that's
okay.
going way
I
back right
love
there.
that
But
show, man.
Never
I couldn't
never
wait
seen
for
it.
every episode. And the original Scream was very clever. You know?
and then
That was Russ
and then
Flavor.
yeah, I mean this wasn't. I mean people know because the trailer they brought the twins back and they're kind of wasted in this movie.
Oh
From
God,
and
Yeah, I liked them when they first came on the scene. Now I'm like,
I did too. I love that movie. 2 movies ago, that one was fun. We're giving a lot away, aren't we?
no, no,
they're all in the
because they're on the
trailer.
trailer. They're in the trailer.
Yeah,
The
they're
twins
all
are
in
in
the
the
Okay.
trailer.
trailer.
There's other cameos that we're not going to talk about, but the twins are in the trailer. Um, yeah, so I don't know. We should talk about spoilers now because I think that's when we're really going to get excited.
All right.
Phil, Brian, what'd you guys think?
Yeah, Brian, Phil, what
Brian,
do
you
you
want
guys
to
think
start
about
us out?
this?
I thought the kills were decent, even though Nev Campbell had came out and said they weren't as gory. I thought some of them were pretty fucking gory in there.
Right?
Um, I actually do like the twins, but I felt like they were misused in this movie.
Agreed.
It was good to see Nev Campbell back, but with all that being said, this is the worst fucking written movie since Scream 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Ugh.
And the fucking reveal when that happened, I was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
And that was for both of them.
yeah,
I had to sit there and think, like, were you already in the movie? Oh yeah, you were. You were in that useless, pointless scene
yeah.
half an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was like like I know they always have to do this person you least expect thing, but it's like, dude,
But one of them has
that
nothing
doesn't
to do with
count if they're
anything.
only in one scene and they don't have
You got to
anything
at
to do
least
with
have motive,
anything.
right?
Yeah.
You
Like,
got to
like
have
I
you got
feel
to
like
have
the other
motive.
ones, The one from Six with the family, at least they connected it back to what's his name, the guy from The Boys. Remember, he was the villain in the previous one. So
Right.
that was his dad, right? So they
I
connected it.
Yeah,
guess.
it was his
Yeah.
It was
family.
still don't get me wrong, Lance. That was also another horrible reveal, but it's not as bad as this one, where it was like they were reaching for this one. It was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. One of them didn't even use
And
like he had no motive. It's weird.
Yeah,
I
that's what
think
I was
that
like. It didn't make any sense.
It was more of just
I
like
think
pressured.
I think the opening would have been solid if they had not put it in the fucking trailer, the entire opening.
Yeah.
I don't like that actor. He's too he like oversells everything.
Who
The
were
guy in the
those
beginning.
people?
That's true. He does. You're
Hey,
right.
they usually have big name people. Who were they? Were they influencers or TikTok stars or
No, that
who
guy,
were those?
the actor, the
They're
dude,
actors.
he's been in a ton of things, but
Really?
Yeah, but
he's
he's like
always the same.
he's never been the lead though. He's kind of like the side
No,
guy.
yeah, he's like one of the side dudes, but
Hmm.
he's been in a ton of
Yeah,
things.
he's been in some stuff. I've seen him before. Well, and the
Has he?
chick,
He's
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it.
And then the girl
not
has
a-
been in stuff too. The girl has
yeah,
also been in some stuff.
she's the daughter in Landman, and she was in like
That's right.
1923
Is that
or
her?
something.
Yes.
Okay,
And then
I
one of
thought
the
so.
and then one of the other girls in the movie is from one of the other
From
Sheridan series.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, hella good.
Well, they should have hired Taylor Sheridan to write this fucking movie. That's what I gotta say about that. If you're gonna put half his cast in the movie, might as
I
well
know.
hire him
That's
to write it.
right.
And one more thing, real quick. One of the cameos showed me that maybe he should have been Ghostface. They should
Okay.
have worked it out some fucking way because he at least made it fucking fun for me.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder who
That's
you're
true.
thinking of.
I like that too. I was like, okay. I mean, with the world we live in today, I was kind of like, well, maybe. But then my fingers were crossed. But then it went a different way. Oh, but my biggest gripe, McKenna Grace.
Okay.
I love her. I love her and everything she's done. But really,
Sure.
oh man, this might be a little
Nez.
spoiler. She should at least made it to the end. I was like, oh,
Yeah. She's
Oh,
not
Should have
in
put
the
her
movie.
in the
After that,
opening scene.
Although
I was kind of, I was bummed.
this young woman, McKenna Grace, is weird for me.
Well, we know what you said last time, so move on.
Lance.
All right.
What the-
Yeah, I just kind of I don't know. I was kind of waiting for this movie to be over.
Really? Not feeling it?
No, I'm not a huge Screen fan to begin with, but and I mean this had a lot of people in it, but that's kind of all that they did was just like, hey, look at this guy. You remember him? You know, that's it. That was the whole movie.
Sure.
Lance, you
Jimmy
like it?
Tatro, that was the guy in the beginning. He's been in a ton
Yeah.
of
Jimmy
things.
Tataro. Okay.
But
What's he been
he's
in?
the same
Nez?
hell things, but he's been the same character in every single one. I'm
Anything
just
I've
gonna run
ever
down
seen?
Grown Ups 2, 21 Jump Street, Boo, Medea Halloween. That's
Oh,
it.
I know I've
Lance has
seen that one,
him.
Brian.
Super Troopers 2. He was in Charmed. He was in Modern
Okay.
Family, King of Staten Island.
What was he? Security guard number 2 or what?
Lance, did you ever watch American Vandal on Netflix about that documentary about them trying to find out who's drawing the dicks on the schoolyards and stuff?
That's right.
He was in that.
Is he in that? He was the vandal?
I think he was just
forget.
in it. I don't
Yeah.
remember. He was
He
just
He
in
might
it.
have been the Vandal. I think
The
about it.
dick drawer.
The dick
But he's
bandit?
one of those dudes that's like in everything. He's never the main person. He's just
Okay.
in it. But he
Yeah,
acts the same in everything.
he's like
Understood.
that guy. but
Person in
still
a
very
bar
young.
number 6. I got you.
Yeah.
It's like they told New Jack in that documentary, the wrestler, you're not gonna be Denzel, you're gonna be Denzel's buddy. That's what this guy is. He's Denzel's buddy.
Okay.
He's not
That
Denzel,
makes
he's
sense.
Denzel's buddy.
All right, let's get through scores so we can get to spoilers. Nez, what do you think?
I haven't spoken.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were still. I
Oh,
thought you're done.
well, hurry up. I got to go.
No, it's real simple. I mean, this movie was an abomination in every sense of the word. This is far and away the worst Scream movie ever. Okay, so let's take that opening scene. Like I said, you should have two superstars in there, right? You should have two people you
There
recognize,
was no
not
Drew
these two
Barrymore in there,
fucking
that's for sure.
clowns. That dude, it's ridiculous. And then silly concept, they turn it into an Airbnb or whatever, there's there I don't see any motivation whatsoever of who the killers were that makes sense to me. You've got one character that shows up and he's gaslighting everybody that, oh yeah, that was John Doe, blah blah blah. I'm not saying too much yet, but it's just like all the acting, they just all looked exhausted to me, like nobody was having fun. None of the okay, yeah, granted, one of the kills was fun, but the whole situation around that kill, with the way that stage is set up for a fucking high school drama stage, really? You got all these
Yeah.
fucking special effects and stuff for a high school play? What? And then you've got the fact that you got, oh man, I can't say anymore because we get into the AI thing, and then
Yeah.
that's what
Well,
really
Well,
threw me
everybody
off.
knows
So,
about that.
no, the AI
look,
thing they know,
none of us
but
really
not
liked
about
it.
but not about how they use the AI. I think that's still spoiler territory.
And what Pedro was talking about the guy, what was the motivation of the guy in the car having that on the computer? And
I
all right,
couldn't
well,
believe
we
that.
could
I
just
was
get
Yeah,
into
that was
scores. We can get
awfully
into
Well,
scores.
he said he was
Everybody,
practicing
no,
because
He was
they brought
this
practicing
is
being fucking weird.
they
like,
brought it
damn, I'm
up
going to
earlier.
pick my
They
girlfriend
said
up. Maybe I should fucking close this shit out, dumbass.
they were
but it was
saying,
too on the nose.
the
It was
twins were
too on the
totally
nose
wasted.
though. But
but
here's the thing.
it's what they do in these movies. They try to give you the red herring. Hey,
But not like
let's
that. I
make it
was
this
like
guy.
too
Yeah, it
like
was. It wasn't even remotely clever, though, Nez.
He didn't
it was
even
literally
he
like
didn't
it
even
might
give
be
a
That's how
this
shit
guy.
when
lazy
she
the
found it.
that's
It
how
was
lazy
super
the
lazy.
writing was.
And then he had it
So
open like exactly when he was practicing, quote unquote practice. Like that, what the fuck? But this is how you know that an old ass man wrote this script, Kevin Williamson, because he's got to be 50 or
Right.
60 at this point.
Right.
So this
An
guy
old-ass man.
this guy went. Remember, this guy has a degree in computer science. Okay, the boyfriend. It's not a spoiler. Fuck it. And that's supposed to make up
You
an
want to just
expert
go
in
into
AI.
spoilers? I mean, okay.
Yeah, let's go into spoilers.
Well, just scores. I'll give it. It was all right. I mean, the kills were cool. The movie was just lame.
Ness is gonna buy it when it comes out on 4K. He already said he's gonna buy it.
I will. I have all the other ones. I have to. I'm a completist. I'll give it a 4. It was all right.
Okay.
It was entertaining.
Wow.
4 on 10. Classic
That is
score, right?
wow.
4 on
not
10.
hella good, Pedro.
No.
I'm gonna go 5 on 10.
All right.
And the only reason I'm gonna give it a 5, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna give it a 5 for 2 reasons. I found Nev Campbell adorable, and also the opening scene was awesome. Like well, I'm not gonna say
That's true.
but
I'll
the
give you
opening
that.
scene was
I
awesome.
kinda liked the
I really
opening
enjoyed
scene.
it.
Yeah.
I
thought-
liked all the
I thought
opening scenes and all of them.
You know what? The scene where I like the opening scene. I thought Kevin Williamson built the tension really well with that animatronic ghost face. And I'm in my head, I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna have a scene where he just runs out and is like a real person all of a sudden. That didn't happen, but
yeah,
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
And then they have a clever scene where they're in another. I don't know if you guys remember this scene where they're in another room.
Pedro,
they're in another room, Lance.
Jeez, dude, you're so generous, man.
And they have the animatronic ghost face in the room.
How much
do
they pay you to give this review?
I just thought I was going to be.
They're paying everybody else back in the money.
I was in the edge of my seat. So for that first scene and for Nev Campbell, I'm gonna give it a 5 on 10.
All right, Brian.
4.5. The kills surprised me because they were trying to sell this movie as not as gory as the original one, and a couple of the kills surprised me.
Right.
I did like seeing Nev Campbell back, and some of the cameos kind of hit that nostalgia bug for me, or itch.
I get it.
Okay.
Do you get it? Come on, hit us with
really
that one.
don't.
Lance, what do you give it, Lance?
Because the
What's
way
your
they
score,
did
Lance?
it, Brian, was so cheap.
Really
It
quick,
was
guys.
so
I gotta
cheap,
go.
man.
I'm out.
Huh?
I got a jet. I gotta
Oh,
go
right.
Survivor,
All right.
all that. So I'll
All
talk to you
right.
guys later. All right. Brian,
All
I'll
right,
hit you up
there's-
later tonight.
All right.
All
All
right,
right,
later,
peace.
dude. Lance,
Lance, where you at with the score?
This is the definition of a 1.
Oof.
This is trash, man. Pure garbage. Nothing clever about it. We'll get into
You
more
didn't even
later.
have
Brian,
people
and
in the
I'll
theater
address
entertaining?
the. Huh?
Lance, you do know that you gave I Know What You Did Last
You know
Summer
what?
remake a 2, right?
Ooh.
Okay,
You
this
gave
is
that one a
worse.
2.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
'cause
is
you didn't
worse.
have the entertainment around you.
Truly,
You didn't-
no.
you didn't-
To me, this is worse. There was so much wait, hurry up and wait, boring, 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 hurry up and wait, standing around in a
What?
bar, hurry up and wait, boring,
Hold
boring,
on, hold on,
boring,
hold on,
and then
hold
a
on,
good
hold on,
kill.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What was better about I Know What You Did Last Summer than this
Well, he had the
movie?
entertainment in the theater.
Outside of that.
That's it.
But you know what? To be fair to Lance, he's gone on record saying that movie got a 2 because of the entertainment around him, not because of the movie. And that's part of the experience. So I guess it matters. You know, it's valid.
I guess. It was a very quiet audience this time, Brian, when I was in the same exact theater, but a much quieter audience. I heard a few
Okay.
giggles, maybe.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I think 4 is a pretty fair score for this one. I don't know. I kind of don't ever want to see it again. So
I don't think any of us are going to see it. Unless a patron requests it or something.
Yeah. All right. Spoilers. The fucking killers, man. Where did that come from?
Who are they?
The neighbor and the guy from the fucking insane
mean,
asylum or
Can't-
whatever.
The insane aside. First
Yeah,
of all,
the guy that likes strawberry Pop Tarts for Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah.
yeah, Ethan Embry.
Fucking
That's
Ghostface.
right. That's right.
Right, and he's bald and creepy in this one. But so the girl, the girl from what do you call it? The
Pitch
Vampire
Perfect.
Show. Help me out, Lance. Pitch Perfect.
Oh,
and then also,
Vampire Diaries or
No, the whatever the one with Anna Paquin.
Uh,
True Blood.
oh,
Blood.
True
Oh,
Blood.
I forgot
Yeah, True
she was
Blood.
in that. Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
she so let me get this straight. She was in an abusive relationship, and in a throwaway
Right.
line, she says she killed her husband. Which where's that movie?
Right. And then everything
she's
was
like,
better.
but then she was mad because she missed out on the New York massacre. She essentially it's an inside joke that because Nev Campbell didn't do part 6,
Yes,
this chick got
inside
pissed
joke.
off,
Not
and
very.
then that's why
not
she's
a
on a
very
killing
funny one.
spree, you know. And then
Right.
also the fact that the opening scene had nothing to do with the rest of the movie. It was a big con. Like there's nothing. They literally just went there to
That is
burn down.
true.
They
that
went
is
there
true.
to burn down the house just because it was meta and it was a movie. Like we're watching a movie, so they gotta do something cool.
Okay.
And then also let's talk about the trucks. Now we could talk more openly about the truck scene because it was ridiculous.
Oh my
Like,
God.
This guy
Yeah.
who's supposed to be a red herring, he has the computer out, right? Remember, he's an AI expert because he knows about computer science, even though it's 2 different traits.
Mhm.
So he literally has on the screen he's practicing being
Yeah.
Stu, right? He's practicing being
Exactly,
Stu Mocker
yeah.
and stuff. Fucking so lazy, like so late. And then
Yeah.
she
Terrible.
catches him.
That was
and
bad.
and she knocks him out. She knocks him out with his own laptop, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
and it's just ridiculous. Now another ridiculous scene is when so another red herring. There's a bunch of them. Is that that guy
Sure.
that's all mysterious, the son of the killer, right? Her son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the horror fan.
Ethan Embry
The guy that
didn't
looked
have.
like he
Yes,
needed to
yeah.
take a nap.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
He looks like
Yeah.
somebody. I can't put my finger on it.
He looks like that one guy from that Steve Buscemi show. He was on the 2nd season. What's his name? Anyways, he doesn't do much anymore, but he looks like that guy. Anyways,
Okay.
who has the strength? Remember how he dies? Neither of the 2
Yes.
killers could do that. And somehow, when you throw on this fucking suit, you also gain superhuman strength, evidently, because the way that kid gets killed, once they reveal the killers, I'm like, none of these two people could do that. Ethan Embry's too small to do that. He picks him up by the neck and just throws him in that. That was a cool kill, by the way. I'll give him credit for that because then there's beer coming out of his mouth.
That's true.
But that was bullshit. Once you found out who, like, did his mom pick him up like that and just put him in the thing, or like I don't get it.
I don't know.
So much bullshit in this movie. Then we had like I said, Neve Campbell's running for like half the movie trying to catch up to her daughter, and then she just gives up and she starts communicating on the phone. We haven't talked about
there's nobody out that has a car anywhere, right? Not even cops.
We haven't talked about Joe McHale and how miscast he was. We haven't even brought him up.
What happened to
terrible.
McDreamy? Patrick Dempsey.
I know that was a big cop out, but a lot of fans thought he was going to be the Mark he was talking about, but it was another Mark.
Okay.
And Joe McHale was completely miscast, and he evidently he has superpowers too, because he got stabbed about 45 times and he's still alive at the end of the movie.
So did the twins. So did the fucking twins, and they're walking around without any medical care. And there's a fucking ambulance there. What?
Well, they established in the other movies that they're basically Dewey.
That's
and
right.
They get stabbed and they keep surviving. They've already established that. They haven't established that.
Because they're kin to Dewey. But oh no, they're kin to Randy. I think.
Clean shaven Joel. But anyway, is weird looking.
That's his uncle.
Just gotta say it.
He needs to stick to comedy. Joe McHale's not a good straight actor.
He needs to stick
to comedy.
I agree.
That Animal Control series that he has is really funny. I'll give him that.
He's a great comedian.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was awesome in the junior college TV show. I forget what it was called. You guys know what I'm talking about? The one where he had to go back to the junior college to get his degree.
Community?
Yeah, Community. He was really good in that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was. I mean, that's kind of what got him big in a lot of ways. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lance.
No, just real quick, just because touching on what Brian was saying about the nostalgia. Brian, that was my least favorite part of the movie, when she's running through a house and they've somehow got it programmed where the TV turns on in each room she's running through.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about Stu.
Okay, all right.
The way he was hamming up his performance.
Yeah,
they could have made it some way of
I'm
making him Ghostface and explaining
way
it
over the top,
correctly. It would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I thought. Like the whole time, I was like, "There's no way he's gonna be the killer," because they're making such a big deal about it. There's no way he's still alive.
Yeah, they wanted to.
Had they brought him back, but it would have worked.
Maybe. But then at the end, it's like a throwaway line. Well, of course we're not Stu. He's dead. So they're pretty much fucking with the fan base the entire time this is going on. Like, is it really alive?
True.
But what was weird to me is like I get that Matthew Lillard has to look older because they're trying to make people think that he's still alive, so he would age, right? Even though he's all jacked up from the face, he's an older Matthew Lillard. But the other ones, why were they AI like older? They had no reason. That they just got lazy and didn't want to de-age them. The killer from part 3, and then the girl from the lady from Roseanne, the lady from part 2, they just looked like how they would look today. But it made no sense, because why would you AI them to look how they look today? Because they didn't have to.
Stupid.
It's just lazy. They didn't want to de-age
AI
them,
doesn't look like that either, right? Like if you see an AI video, there's a distinct look to it.
No, but remember, Lance, this is the Ethan Embry worked for Google. That's how he became good at AI.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. He worked for Google.
You know what? I'm going to give this a 9.5 now for that. You're right.
Even though somehow he was making 6 figures at Google, and then one day he just woke up and like, no, I'm just gonna be an orderly at a hospital. Fuck it, I'm gonna take a pay cut and just be. I have all this knowledge in my head, and I'm gonna go be an orderly at the hospital.
Yeah, no explanation for anything in this movie, right?
AI has some schlocky ones that you can really tell, but they have some that are pretty convincing too, and that's the scary part. And it's happened
not to me, but maybe I'm seeing some that I think are real that are. Then who knows?
It's happened very fast, and we're not far away from not being able to tell what's real.
Well, I'm sure they're gonna have to start making laws around.
You guys ready to wrap it up? I gotta.
We're not. But if you're ready to wrap it up, we're ready.
Oh, okay.
To wrap it up, I guess
Somebody's hit the wrap it up button.
Yeah.
No, what else do you guys want to talk about?
No, there's not. I mean, it's just a horrible movie. All I guess what I want to say, because you always have the defenders. Well, it made $90 million, but if you have a brain, everybody
Right.
knows that success doesn't correlate to quality. It's about marketing.
Very true.
With anything
Yeah,
in
very
life.
true.
If you market something, because it's obvious that the Scream franchise has a lot of equity with the fan base, as it should. It was 6 movies deep at this point, so of course people are
Right.
gonna go see it the first week. We have a hunger for that, but that doesn't mean it's a good
Yeah.
movie. So don't be saying, "Oh, it made 90 million."
Yeah, that's a
No,
good
it's like,
point.
it doesn't mean it's a good movie, because I guarantee it's gonna have a big drop off the following week once people understand, because it's gotten horrible reviews. Like nobody really likes it.
Oh, well, thank
Yeah.
God for that.
But with all that money, there's already one in the works for next year. So we'll see.
Of
Hopefully
course.
they change it up a little bit.
All
you know?
right.
So that's it. That's what I gotta say.
All right.
Keep driving
cool.
till the wheels fall off.
All right. Any
Yeah.
last words, Brian, on this one?
If they're gonna make Scream 8, get a real director.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
like Radio
yes.
Silence.
Yeah, but don't let him write, because he was one of the writers. No, I will
Right.
say one thing that was bullshit before we leave.
Mhm.
It was an insult to the fans of the franchise. Not one mention of the Melissa Barrera, the Carpenter sisters. Not one mention of them in the entire movie.
Oh,
Wouldn't it have been
yeah.
awesome if the reveal of Ghostface was Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega?
Mm-hmm.
That they swerved
What?
this whole time that they were fired.
Well,
That would have been
maybe
cool.
they'll bring it full circle in the next movie. Maybe the next movie
Hopefully
will
they-
make up for this one. They'll listen to the
Hopefully,
critics. Who knows?
yeah. Hopefully, because they need
right.
to fix a lot of shit. But anyways, that's my. We'll see.
All right, man. All right. So as always, we want to thank you guys for listening to another episode of The Horror Returns. We love to hear your feedback and ideas. You can reach us at thehorrorreturns@gmail.com, or, man, just go to our website, thehorrorreturns.com, and go anywhere from there. Next week, it's that time of year again, March Madness, and we're going to do a bracket of 32 and determine the best found footage movie of all time. So until then, until the horror returns again, Philip.
Good night.
All right.